welcome in. Just running late today. Got talking about all sorts of things out there in the world. But it looks like Trump is meeting with the Prime Minister of Hungary and saying it's going to be a new golden age for them. I guess it's a golden age all over the place, folks, right? Golden age in America, golden age between, Trump and Hungary and that relationship, a golden age with El Salvador and whatnot, with Argentina, just golden ages all over the place, golden ages galore. But it is Friday, and I'm in the type of mood of free-for-all. So whatever's on your mind, make it good, though. But whatever's on your mind, it could be poignant, it could be about scripture, it could be something stupid and silly, like there's a thing going on the internet right now. I don't know if any of y'all are fans of the movie in particular, Starship Troopers, which is, I enjoy that film. It's a bit of a litmus test. Some people can't stand it, don't like Paul Verhoeven as a director. But there's a thing going around for Starship Trooper fans. Dizzy or Carmen? Now, I'm going to have to say I'm Dizzy all day, every day, just based off the character in the movie. She's fun. She's a good timer. She's honest. All these things. Whereas Carmen's like a self-promoter, climbing the ladder. You can't really. She makes you wondering what if. So I'm going to say I'm Team Dizzy all the way. And of course, we got plenty more to catch up on here soon. But let's go to line one as I continue to set things up on the fly. You're on there. Who's us?
Okay, Joey. You said whatever's on our mind, and
Yep.
then you said make it good. So at least I'm 50%, okay?
Well, I haven't even heard it yet. Don't self
I'm like Shaq from the free throw line.
What's up, then?
Okay. Hungary.
Yeah,
The capital is still Budapest, right?
I believe so.
Okay, here's what little I know about Budapest. I had a joke in there, but I'm not telling the joke. But oh, this great radio, me hacking on the phone. Budapest.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually at one time it was two cities. There was Buda and Pest.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, one of those cities was like the elite ruling class, with the river dividing the two, and the other city was the manufacturing portion on the other side of the river. And so, if I'm not mistaken, bridges, a significant number of connections were made there over the river, and the two cities combined. And that's all I got, Joey.
Oh man, I don't know about that. That didn't land up for me at all.
Okay, well, there's a point in there somewhere.
Yeah,
you had the ruling class, and then you had the other city, and now you have the two combined, Budapest. Okay.
Love you, James. I give you permission to call back later if something else comes up.
Ta-ta.
Yeah, we'll have to try a mulligan on that one. But again, it's Friday. You can call up and try as you like. 272-9228. That's 334-272-9228. In the news today, Elon Musk wins his $1 trillion pay package. But that's if he meets all these incredible, crazy, outrageous stock targets and business targets. If he pulls it off, he deserves the $1 trillion pay package all day, every day. And I believe 75% of shareholders agreed with that after there was a vote. There's a lot of rumble out there, a lot of rumor out there. A lot of people saying the cat's jumping John Brennan's way, but not in a good way. A subpoena is coming for the Voldemort who used to head up the agency, CIA. ICE detention numbers surged to record high. Nearly 1,000 flights have been canceled already here in the Schumer shutdown. Senator John Kennedy is predicting the shutdown may drag on for another 2 weeks or longer. And again, John Thune says we don't have the votes. Most Republican senators are against it. We have a clip of Senator Katie Britt, who's been trying to work a deal behind the scenes. She's saying the votes are not there for it. And yet Trump continues to push it. We've seen Tuberville come out in favor of busting up and blowing up the filibuster, as well as Senator Josh Hawley. But I have not seen too many willing to actually upend that long tradition, though it's always threatened, right? I mean, if your memory is short, the Democrats threatened this like crazy during the beginning of Biden's term. You remember how the filibuster was a relic of the Jim Crow era? Yeah. Also, we've got Kanye West. Ye showed up in front of an Orthodox rabbi and was apologizing, claiming his bipolar disorder for his mental illness, for his anti-Semitism, and his Heil Hitler song that came out just a few weeks ago, or excuse me, months ago. You also have a Kansas mayor who is actually a citizen of Mexico. He was hit with 6 felonies. He's a non-citizen who voted illegally. How do you elect an illegal alien as your mayor? So 272-9228. Let's go to line 1. You're on there. Who's this?
Simpler days.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. Speaking of mayors, I'm concerned for our mayor because of the airline shortages and flights, because he's in Spain, Joey. Did you know that?
Yeah, in Barcelona. I saw him like tweeting something at 1 a.m. Barcelona time. Like, I think Sulla, he was quoting an old Roman guy, something about like, I don't know, revenge or making good on threats and gifts and stuff. I don't know.
Do you know what he's doing in Spain?
It's the smart city, like global conference thing where a bunch of people get together and go, how do we make our city smart?
Well, I heard rumor that he was there for the Democratic Socialist Mayors Conference. So I'm glad you enlightened me, and that it's not the New World Order Conference or any of those things. He's there on legitimate business because, you know, we can't access his travel expenses, nor his net worth. So I'm just glad he's there on legitimate city money, ride the taxpayers again. But something occurred in Montgomery on Wednesday, Joey. He might have wanted to schedule his trip to be here. The Montgomery Police Academy, they graduated 5 new officers.
Are they all going to go work for MPD?
Well, I think there were 7 total, and 2 of them were outside agencies. Okay. Yeah, but these 5 were ours. But I'm sure they'll be assigned to the mayor's detail to keep his family safe while he's in Spain, or he may have taken his family with him. But in years past, Joey, the mayor of the city of Montgomery would stand at the podium and would hand out their certificates, give them their badge, and shake their hands and tell them how valuable they were to the city and what he expected of them.
It's what I've been getting out of late. It's the intangibles. It's not all the arguing over stats and stuff. It's the intangible stuff, the relationships you build. It's leadership. And these things might not seem like a big deal, but they start to add up real quick. And I'll say the mayor is, if he tries to make Montgomery a smart city and say we get like Waymos and, you know, Tesla auto taxis and all sorts of ways to save money on electricity and whatnot, we're going to be a real smart city. But I don't care. We could go full bore. You could have Elon Musk come and run the town. But I think, unfortunately, here in Montgomery, we're a little bit retarded no matter what we do.
Well, first thing they need to do, he needs to be in the leadership role of public safety. And he breaks out in a rash anytime the words pro-police come out. And just like the graduation ceremony, he could have shown the troops that he's there with them, shoulder to shoulder. And just like the police memorial service where they honor fallen officers, he doesn't come to that. So I guess being a smart city is more important to him. Have a good weekend, Joey.
Appreciate you. Thanks, Simpler Days. Again, 272-9228. Whatever's on your mind. Could be about city politics, could be state politics, could be you keep watching this Sydney Sweeney interview where she really owns another affluent white female liberal as a reporter. And other people have started to notice that the awfuls have a certain uptalk to their ways of asking things. I mean, have you heard about this? Yeah, maybe you have. But Riley Gaines is praising, Riley Gaines, the swimmer. She's praising Sydney Sweeney for refusing to apologize to the media for being quote unquote white. Leaves me feeling hopeful. Let's see who this is calling in. You're on there. Who's this?
Hey, Soldier Boy.
Hey, Soldier Boy, how you doing?
Did I hear this correct in the newspaper? The person that was involved in that mass shooting downtown he bailed himself out, got bond, got bailed out, correct?
I believe so.
And then the DA went back to the judge or the court.
Yes, and wanted to up it.
Even jacked up higher, and they declined it.
Yes. And the judge's reasoning was you didn't provide it.
Was it the same judge that gave him the cheap one in the first place?
I don't know. I would have to pull up the story again. But I know the judge's reasoning to not go above the 60,000 is they didn't provide any new evidence, any new reasoning.
Oh, they need evidence?
Yes.
Oh, well, why would, if they didn't have evidence, first of all, they don't have to show it yet. All they got to do is show it to his attorney when they go to court, what evidence they have. Second of all, if they didn't have probable cause and evidence, they wouldn't just arrest a person off the street.
Right. Oh, no, but they had evidence. Here, I've found the story. This is from, the 4th. It was Montgomery County District Judge Michael Godwin denied the request to increase the $60,000 bond.
Was he run for election?
I think he was just appointed by Governor Ivey. He was appointed in June by Governor Ivey.
He ain't gonna have a job. Lucky he doesn't get elected.
Yeah, and I'm just looking over this again, refreshing my memory of the details, looking at the judge's ruling here. The issue the court has with the state's request is that there is no new or additional information the state has presented to the court that was not presented or available at the initial appearance hearing when bond was addressed. Without a new charge or violation, the court has concerns as to its authority to raise bond under these circumstances, and the court is well aware of the state's concern for public safety, understands why the motion was filed, but yada, yada, yada.
Okay. Then who messed up? The district attorney, the police department? Well, who messed up and didn't have enough for the judge to be happy? That's what he's saying. He's saying something slipped. I don't have enough of this. I don't have this.
No, he's saying that you already had a hearing before and all that was settled. And now you come back and ask for a higher bond, but you have no new reasons.
No new reason.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I tell you, the laws are written for the criminal.
Yes, I agree.
Joey, if me and you ever get arrested, you can forget the book, man. We're going to take a hard time, man. Me and you going to be making license plates and breaking rocks, baby. We're not going to have these free rides, second chance. And you know what's so funny? Here's in Florida, we don't have a state-run penal system. It's all government contracted out. Okay.
Yeah.
And in Florida, if you're on, it costs $70,000 a year for each taxpayer to keep a person on death row. Why should we be penalized? But Alabama just, they got chances after chances, and I hear these people getting, punished at the end with death. But the only problem is it's 20, 30 years ago. What's taking so damn long?
I think you bring up a fantastic point. Well, what takes so long is appeal after appeal after appeal, and slow walking.
In Florida, baby, we bake them and pray and shake and bake them.
How fast?
Well, it's within reason. 30 years.
That's right. I get your point. I'm not against the death penalty in principle at all.
I'm not either.
But there also needs to be a true concern. I think a lot of people that want the death penalty would get this. You don't want to put innocent people to death. That's like a fundamental of Western civilization.
Well, thou shalt not kill, exactly. But don't tell me that when I'm over in a battle zone
Well, don't get me started on war.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, and it's like you're telling me, you know, who was that guy from the state of Alabama? I watched that movie. What was it? Where he would not carry a gun, and his father went to his court martial and everything, and they wanted to fight with him, but he wouldn't take a gun. He was against killing people.
Oh, he's a conscientious objector. Desmond something.
Yeah, he's from Alabama.
Yeah. It was a Mel Gibson movie, right?
Yeah, it was a great movie because they were not going to go up that hill unless he went up with them. And he led. He had no fear.
Yeah, the Hacksaw Ridge is the name of the movie.
That's it.
And it's Desmond Doss is the guy's name.
That's the real guy's name?
Yes.
I tell you, it was so emotional when his father came in his old military uniform drunk and tried to defend his son. Oh, my God, it was a tough movie.
Yeah, that one's a tough one, and I thought it was just a beautifully done movie, though. Like the self-sacrificing, saying I will not kill, but the way Gibson especially films it, he has not lost step, and especially those battle scenes, you're like, man, what a hero.
Well, in the beginning of the movie, you kind of, you know, project and read him as a coward, okay? And then you start to read and listen to reasons why, kind of respect his right not to, you know?
Well, and by the way, while we're on this, talking about heroes, Troy Carrico can't be here today, but at the big Fox Nation awards event, the Patriot Awards they did last night, Major James Capers was honored with the Salute to Service Award. And it's just great seeing, I mean, what a man after interviewing that guy, what he went through in Vietnam and how he put his own life on the line. It's amazing he survived too. And to see him, how I can't remember his exact age, but in his 80s, you know, all these years later, and you ask him, you know, what does America mean to you? He thinks it's the greatest country on earth. And for all the things he could gripe about because he's not been given the Medal of Honor he was promised, because the commanding officer who promised it died. There's something about a guy that has that gratitude built in after being through it. What a man. What a man.
I tell you, I think Melania did great on her speech last night too.
I didn't catch it.
Oh, you didn't catch it at all?
No.
I thought she did a great job. And here, you know, what's so funny is the left always tries to pick on her for being a foreigner. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This woman speaks 5-6 different languages, dude.
Oh yeah, Melania is no lightweight.
Huh?
Melania is no lightweight.
No.
Trust me, I guarantee you, she carries some weight in the White House with Donald. I guarantee it. She goes through what she wants to and shows up what she wants to. Not just that happens to be there. You know what I mean?
Amen. Well, I appreciate the call, man.
Write a letter to Putin by herself.
Oh yeah, working with the kids and all the sorts of stuff. But I got to run. Appreciate it, Soldier Boy. I got to run. 272-922. And again, it's a Friday free for all. We could talk about whatever you like. Could be, you know, you're trying to figure out how to get rid of your constipation. It could be even that. I don't mind. It could be like, what's the proper interpretation of like Romans 13? I don't care what it might be. It could be, are you on a certain team online? Are you on Team Dizzy or Team Carmen? You ever seen the movie Starship Troopers? Yeah, the two ladies in the movie. Are you on Team Dizzy or Team Carmen? Who's the hotter one, Eddie?
One with the color. She green or bluish kind of?
No, Starship Troopers, not Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, my bad.
My God. I said earlier, no matter how, if the mayor brings back the entire smart city and installs it, we're all still a little retarded around here.
Well, I don't base my life around movies. I mean, that's a movie I saw when I was like 20 and probably on mushrooms.
Base my entire life around. Anyway, I got to hit a break here.
Break it.
But it's a Friday. We're going to have a lot of fun. We'll be right back.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
If you think the only job at a broadcast station is in front of a microphone, you're missing some great career opportunities, including advertising sales, promotions, news, business administration, engineering, and more. Learn about these broadcast careers by visiting the Alabama Broadcasters Association's virtual job fair November 3rd through November 7th at broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com. You'll find information about great jobs across the state, as well as specific positions here at Blue Water Broadcasting at broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com.
New CBS Tonight.
Please get out of the way!
Detective Danny Reagan from Blue Bloods in a new city.
Trouble follows you, huh?
Only in Boston. With a new partner.
Danny, you have a reputation.
Yeah, for getting things done. Johnny Walber. Sometimes dotting I's and crossing T's has to come second to right and wrong. Sonequa Martin Green.
It would be a problem if he wasn't right so often.
The new CBS original Boston Blue.
Ready to run it back, Brooklyn?
Try and stop me, Beantown.
Boston Blue tonight at 9 p.m. on WAKA.
Protect your home and auto by bundling them with Progressive, and you'll have a little less to worry about. But we know you'll find other things to worry about. Like that text you just got from your boss. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Oh, hey, call me when you get a sec. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, well, at least you protected your home and auto with Progressive, so you don't have to worry about that. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hi there, I'm Kim Williams with Alabama Home Mortgage. For years, I've been asking you to call me at Alabama Home Mortgage because there is a difference in mortgage companies. When you call Alabama Home Mortgage, you will immediately see the difference in pricing. Not only do we offer the most competitive rates, but our closing costs rank among the lowest in the industry. How do we do it? Because we can. We do not have the overhead that big banks and lenders do. Those big banks and lenders have big expenses. And what do? They pass those expenses along to you. Meanwhile, here at Alabama Home Mortgage, we receive wholesale rates which result in big savings that we pass along to you. Don't pay more for less. Give Alabama Home Mortgage a call at 567-4223. That's 567-4223. Or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com to complete an application on your time. Our rates and pricing are just one difference that sets us apart from the rest. It's not just a slogan. Call Alabama Home Mortgage because, folks, there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586-36-8, Equal Housing Lender.
Before you commit to that plumbing repair or upgrade, get a second opinion from Headley Plumbing. Our estimate could save you thousands. We do it all: residential, commercial, and septic tank service, serving the entire river region. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the river region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Earnest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Earnest, 334-279-7431. Earnest Financial, LLC.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. There's much going on weather-wise as a series of frontal system approaches. The first one will bring a risk of showers and thunderstorms starting this afternoon and into the evening hours tonight. Some of the storms could be strong, possibly severe. Still warm today and Saturday with highs in the upper 70s to around 80. Stage one of the cooler air gets us to a high of 69 on Sunday with sunshine. Then the Arctic front arrives by late Sunday. Sunday night's low 35. Monday's high may only reach 48, but you'll swear it's colder with the wind. And mid-20s by Veterans Day dawn. Get ready, winter is coming. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Whether you're buying a home or auto or consolidating debt, CB&S Bank's personal loans get you where you need to go. Go to cbsbank.com to find a location near you or apply online today. All loans subject to credit approval, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back. It really is going to be a Friday free-for-all. I can't tell you why. What was that, Eddie?
It's going to be a Friday free-for-all.
Also, Hannah is here. Hi. How are you doing?
Good.
Good to see you both. Like, really, truly. There's a lot in the news today. Is there?
There is some stuff, but man,
it's getting you down
a little bit. I gotta be honest.
Well, here, hold on. I want you to cheer up, Buttercup. I was cranky last week, but I don't want you to be I don't want you to be in the dumps.
I just feel like we're getting the news. The news hasn't slowed down since Trump has become president.
Mm-hmm.
The cycle continues faster and faster. We're taking just tons of information in with no time to process it before something else pops up.
I know, and we're on to the next thing.
So I saw this thing on the TikTok last night, and it said, did we somehow trip some kind of button where things are coming at us a lot faster than normal?
It could be the simulation is speeding up. People are messing with it. Or maybe we're in the end of days.
What's the little mind thing that Elon had going on the borehole machine? Did it hit something?
The boring company?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe it hit something. I don't know.
It just seems.
It does seem like we went into an alternative reality.
Very fast. I mean, it's
like think back to like the 90s. It doesn't seem like the same world even from the 90s.
No, man, 90s were good.
No, the 90s were the golden age, and I got to grow up and be a kid in the 90s. But it is. I have enough memories, especially when you start getting like 7, 8. Not like you start to remember a lot, and it's such a different world. I used to play outside all the time. I don't do that anymore.
Oh yeah.
I know y'all two do though. Y'all play outside all the time.
It just seems much heavier now. Even the news seems heavier than before.
Well, I've got some stuff that maybe can
lighten it up.
Lighten things. I'm going to try today.
We're going to do the Chinese story.
Actually, did you see that the Chinese and the Americans have cooperated for the first time ever in space?
What choice do you got? I mean, come on.
By the way, I watched back what we did yesterday, and it was wrong and racist and hilarious.
I don't know
Can you use those words together in 2025?
Yeah. Major Tom to ground control. Let's go to Jim. Hey, Jim, how are you?
What's up, Jim?
Good afternoon. I just wanted to make a comment about the Montgomery Police Department.
Yes,
I'm an old retired police officer. I go back to the days of Mayor Emmett Farmer. So I think the problem today is not when I heard the gentleman talking earlier about only 5 graduates in a class. I don't ever recall having that few graduates in a Montgomery Police Department Academy class. And it is not, in my opinion, it is not the salary and benefits. It's the fact that an officer needs to know that if they do their job and they do it correctly, that they will have someone to back them up.
100%. Yes,
sir.
That is not the case in Montgomery. I have kept up with the department over the years, and I would dare say that of these 5 graduates, when they get their time in, which it used to be 1 year after graduation that they had to stay, when they get their time in, they will be seeking employment elsewhere. We have a great police chief in Montgomery, but his hands are tied for obvious reasons. And there was never a time during my career that we were so many, hundreds of officers short. There were times that we had a waiting list to apply and be considered. And so it's a totally different world now, because the officers know that they do not have the support nor the backup system in doing their job, and it's a very sad commentary to me.
Well, it is a sad commentary, and especially with someone with your experience and the service on the force, it's got to be extra. You've got a different set of eyes on this from that experience, and I've been saying now, especially for the last few weeks, after talking to a lot of folks, say around the city, maybe some even in law enforcement, you just hit the nail on the head. It's not the necessarily quantifiable things. It would be better to have 100 instead of 5 more, 100 more. But I think what it's coming down to are the things you can't measure that have to do with leadership. And part of that is making sure not only are your men loyal to you, but you're loyal to your men and you stand with them. Now, if somebody actually does something wrong, okay, that's one thing. But when we're erring on the side of you better not even screw up a little bit or we'll throw you under the bus, that does not inspire confidence whatsoever.
Right. And I might add that per one of your previous callers, here in my 30 years there, I don't ever recall having a police academy graduation ceremony where the mayor was not there handing out the certificates, smiling and letting them know that he appreciated them and had their back. And I thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, there are a lot of folks frustrated that old Montgomery has, gone away.
Yep.
And, that's the nature of things, but it would be nice to see better results. I'll put it that way. It'd be nice to see much, much better results. So I'm going to ask the question again. Are you Team Dizzy or Team Carmen, Eddie? Have you seen the movie? Starship Troopers.
Yeah, I've seen Starship Troopers.
Okay. We've pulled it up.
Just...
There's Dizzy, there's Carmen. Who you going with? And I'm not just talking about looks. Think of the characters in the movie.
I gotta be honest, I don't really remember much. But I think Carmen would be more fun.
No, Dizzy all day, every day, baby.
I think Dizzy's going to be kind of...
all day, every day. Dizzy's the tomboy. She's the cool one. Carmen's the social climber, and I'm going to be a pilot and all this stuff. And
yeah, she's got potential.
Yeah, no.
See women that have potential.
You need to rewatch that movie because you're wrong.
No.
Have you seen that movie, Hannah?
Oh, wow.
Which team are you on?
I don't know if I can pick.
You can't pick?
But I'm with you. Dizzy looks like she'd be a little more wild.
Dizzy looks like that girl in Showgirl, and we all knew how she turned out. So
yeah, Dizzy's much better.
See,
well, no, Showgirls is an awful movie. And by the way, I need to stop scrolling on this because now with AI being able to turn things into video, it might be a thing. Like you're getting a more sense who she is. Definitely Team Dizzy all day. Why not both? Like people are disgusting on X.
Scroll back up. That's my cousin.
That's your
Diedrich Bader. Why are you guys making fun of my cousin? Diedrich Bader. He kind of does look like my dad a little bit.
Yeah, but is he also your brother too?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, Diedrich Bader
is my cousin brother. What's he doing? Anyway, that's apparently a thing going on online right now. So it's stupid and fun. But do you remember Stormy Daniels.
Yes.
Horseface Stormy Daniels. Remember what she looks like?
Oh yeah.
How can you forget?
Well, she's changed.
She get a little taken off.
Oh, wait. She get some surgeries?
I don't know if you call it surgery.
Oh.
What'd she do?
How about this? I'll just let's see if I can find her
Put it
here. This is a clip. She's promoting a one-night show where she talks about doing porn. Yep.
That is not her.
That is her.
Remember that girl Tanya I always tell you about?
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
There's
That is
things I wanna
Stormy.
say that I can't say right now.
Yeah, you need to be careful. But
Very
she got
careful.
fat.
No, not just fat ugly.
Yeah, and
That
it's
is
not just
ugly.
gaining weight.
No,
it's
that's
like
some ugly.
what happened?
That caused all the uproar at some point.
That's not
Well,
what she
she's
used to look
getting
like.
older though. Let's give her some grace. She is getting older.
Later.
What,
Here,
man?
let's
Reminds me of
listen
my
to
high
her
school sweetheart.
promote her one-man show.
All that defines me. And the best part about when the people come in, the hecklers or the trolls, is they sit there and they don't get any of that until the end. My favorite part of the show is, of course, I do my set and I talk about everything from my time in my other industry to being a mom, to horses, to, yes, political stuff. But the best part is when people come in tonight, they will get a note card and a pen, and they get to write questions, and it's anonymous but live Q&A. So for those who follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, they know that it's don't ask something you don't want to know the answer to. Really?
And by the way, daytime Chicago's gone really downhill. This is a guest.
I remember when, I don't think Mark Norman was on that show, but I do remember Mark Norman on one of those shows, and it was so good. He was so raw.
No, the girl was a looker.
Yeah, the girl was
like,
great.
just
She's got supposedly like
10
one
out
of
of
the hottest
10
boyfriends out there.
Yeah,
too.
and Mark puts his hand on her shoulder. Oh, it's all right. And he goes, oh no, I just did a Me Too. I'm gay, actually. Like it's a lot of
it
fun.
made her so uncomfortable.
Yeah, here's the before and after. What?
Ain't no
Linda
way.
Tripp. She looks like Linda Tripp.
Wow, man, that
That's
is
insane.
stunning.
Looks like Linda Tripp to me.
Because
man.
I guess it's also different makeup than lighting, of course.
You think she looks back at her old
expensive
pictures
makeup versus cheap makeup.
Does she look back at her old pictures?
and she's just like, I've let myself go.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
I mean, that should be motivation somewhat, though, right?
No, it's just depressing. It's just depressing.
Yeah, but and it's also like I love the Trump era. Like I was saying last week, we really are going in the right direction. Where some of the stars are like, oh, a porn star who claims that she remember the claim is that she slept with Trump.
And remember, she had to give the money back.
No, but in particular, she said that Trump requested her to roll up a copy, I think Fortune magazine, where Trump was on the cover, roll it up and spank him with it. Now I saw all this and like,
Oh, yeah.
she
That's
does
her.
kind of look like
It's
Linda.
just like her, man.
Oh wow,
Just
that's
like her.
doppelganger.
crazy.
Yeah.
And how was Linda Tripp? I was too young to.
She was the one who got Lewinsky to confess to everything and then turned it in. Sold out Lewinsky as her best
Okay.
friend.
Sold her out.
Sold her out.
So Lewinsky was confiding in Linda.
Yes. And
Monica is talking to Linda, and Linda's like, let's go. She
Set it up.
leaks it.
She set it
forces
up,
her
yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
And is she the one who keeps the dress too?
I think she was the friend that had it for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, there was something about the dress
I
was
remember
still and had not been dry cleaned.
And the whole time, I remember when I was in high school, so it was a long time ago, but I remember that it's just the jealous that the president was giving it to her and not her.
Okay.
I think it was jealousy with women there.
Yeah, the only thing I really remember from that whole affair is
It's not just about sex.
and Lindsey Graham's been around forever.
Go away. Hey,
It's
is
not just
Pelosi
about sex.
Is Pelosi really getting ready?
Yeah,
to
she's
retire?
retiring. Yeah,
For real this time?
Yeah, she's not going to seek re-election. And she claims she has she's so happy of her service. And in fact,
somebody is.
Yeah. I'm glad you asked that because here you want to see young Nancy?
I think I saw a picture before and she didn't look too bad.
This is her with Jack Kennedy. She's only 20.
She got crazy eyes there.
Yeah,
She's
got crazy
only
eyes, period.
20 years old there.
Look,
That's
come
a
on,
red
there's some hottie
flag.
patati there.
The crazy eyes?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit.
You don't think that?
Oh, when their eyes are that big, Joe, we
Yeah,
gotta go.
but it's
Bambi eyes.
also like it's the 60s. Everybody
cute,
was
though. She's Jackie O kind of looking cute to me.
well, I think Jack Kennedy agrees. Just from
Dang it, I
the
didn't
look
think
on
about
his
that.
face. Yeah. Oh man. But talk about a lifetime. Been doing this for a long, long time.
Yeah, but When did she get, I wish we could do the timeline. You know how you do the methed up photos where they're real pretty, but as they get on there, I would love to see her photos through the years. You could say, okay, about mid 80s.
Oh, no, she was very attractive when she was younger. And then she started, I don't think it's age. I think it's power, dude. Seriously, like all men and women, both of them, you've been in that job for a while and you're at the top tier. It's not like you're some backbencher, like you are leading. There's something that like that job stresses people to no end.
Plus the alcohol, man. I mean,
the alcohol definitely does something. I mean, you know, they're doing more than alcohol up there in Washington, D.C.
Just because they found one bag of cocaine in the White House doesn't mean they're all doing cocaine. But if
I
they
hear
are,
there's more than that.
Oh,
really
I mean,
so?
like designer drugs?
No.
Like
what?
Like I hear they be getting the small children and
Oh God.
There's a whole thing. There's a whole thing.
Seriously, I don't know how much is true, but
I think I hate saying that. I think that's true because it's the rumor mill, but all these other conspiracy theories have come full fold.
I feel like the older I get and the more I see of the world, I believe more.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted. They're playing the Sydney Sweeney jeans ad on Fox Business.
But I don't. I mean, okay, I'm glad that people are celebrating them beautiful again, but dude, she's a hard 7.
What are you talking about?
I'm
what are you
she's a
talking
hard
about,
7.
Bader? Are you blind? Hannah, help me out here.
A hard
I
7.
think she's got a really nice body, and I think it's her.
Look at that's heroin chic right there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's what's captivating you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the proper term I can use on the radio here.
TNA. I think we got a dump button.
Can I say, mommy? Milk.
No.
I mean, is that exciting?
I don't know. I had to go the price is right for a second.
We're gonna find out. No, actually, the reason she's back in the news and they're showing that ad again.
But she's so popular first go round, dude.
Is because of this interview with GQ. And there's this there's this upspeak with liberal reporters.
That's pretty to me.
I got somebody text me saying she's a natural 8.5. With makeup, she's a solid 9.
She's a pretty girl, but I'll tell you, in all her stuff when she started out, it's because she was nude up top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's got that going for her because it's there.
Oh, I get it. Write it out, but she's not the greatest thing going.
I'm saying that she's back in the news because of how she carried herself in this interview. I'll play a clip of.
Okay.
And you've got a bunch of people going, this is actually what men want. Somebody who can hold frame.
That's what they want.
Yeah. Actually, a chick I follow online said, actually, men want both.
Right. It's not just one.
You see the one of her in her little dress that was see-through, and they're talking about her hair. It's her hair.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about.
Beautiful.
I wasn't talking about her hair.
But no, but
That's
this
when
is
she had no.
No, yeah, you can see everything.
This is the interview with the GQ.
Okay, hold on.
lady.
This freeze. You're telling me that's an 8 right there?
I don't see it. No.
I don't think she's ugly, but
I don't think she's ugly, but I think there's some natural beauty there, but they kind of ruin it with the makeup.
I'd imagine she's small. And this goes for men and women. You look at actors and stuff,
5'2",
actors and
5'3",
actresses,
something like that.
Yeah, they're usually small, and small people have exaggerated features, eyes, smile, these sorts of
have
things.
exaggerated features.
I'm not that small.
Oh.
I don't know, Joey. I mean, what's the national average?
I'm slightly above average.
I'm slightly above average.
Mhm.
I'm just kidding, Joey. You're fine.
Anyway, let's listen into this interview.
I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life. Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Okay, well, hold on. We go from. I'm sorry.
Is that somebody's aunt?
The jeans are awesome.
It's just night and day, and especially the voice.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome. I like your jeans. You look great in your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone, and I wondered what that was like. It was surreal. It was surreal. Mm-hmm. And it would be totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, and conveniently some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
I don't think that it's not that feeling I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I'm filming Euphoria, so I'm working like 16-hour days, and I don't really bring my phone on set, so I work and then I go home and I go to sleep.
Man, she sounds way too level-headed
She's
for
lying.
how famous she is.
She's lying there.
She's lying.
I kind of
Also,
feel that way too.
I'm gonna call it old girl's cool aunt. She ain't got no kids. She's a cool aunt.
She's a cool aunt.
That's all she is.
Now, which one?
Interviewer.
So are we going to give a number to the interview? We were scoring Sydney Sweeney.
What do you give her?
Somebody asked me a text, and I said it's going to be an imaginary number.
I don't know.
Joey, that's not nice.
Did
Did you hear the way she talked?
Yeah. No, and there is. People are noticing it's this up. See?
Yep.
And the thing is, like the next part of this video, she keeps pushing. What she's trying to do in her nice way. Jeans are awesome.
You're so
and
awesome.
it's so
Sound
great.
where we're in,
And
man.
I think she's about to ask, but isn't in this political climate, like, isn't it wrong to make a pun about genetics? She's trying to trap Sydney Sweeney into saying something really controversial. Or whatever.
So I didn't really see a lot of it.
You've made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work. But the risk is that, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues.
See how she's doing it?
Yeah.
And feel like, I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
How could you
No.
give a crap?
No.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like, white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like, that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
And the internet is freaking loving it. It's become meme after meme after meme after meme of just her looking back at her like, yeah, I'm not answering your stupid question.
What question was, or what answer was she looking for? That I
she was
should be
looking
ashamed
for a
of
sort
my
of a
body
struggle
and-
session, and like, well, yeah, I could see how that's problematic. And I've noticed a pattern. Jennifer Lawrence in a recent interview, a lot of celebrities in general are learning to shut up about politics and hardcore like culture war stuff.
Yeah.
Shut up about it.
And not to be funny, but especially if, like with her, she had success with that advertising campaign. It's pretty fresh, and honestly, it's about her looks. It's putting sexuality back out there and saying, you know what, it's okay. It's okay.
I don't think it's okay because she's white, obviously.
Yeah, I think that's the problem.
And I don't think that's what's so sad is you can't be happy in your skin as a white person, or
Not allowed to.
you're racist. You think
You're
you're
not allowed to.
above everybody, and that's not true. But every other race is allowed to feel beautiful and
Because we're the colonizers.
sad.
I didn't colonize squat.
Do
I
you
did.
agree, Joey? You agree?
Yeah, but I also am in this camp where I think race should be about as important as your astrological sign.
Yeah.
So I'm a very miserable person, as y'all both know.
No, but
like it has nothing to do with all that.
we
stuff.
all agree on that. But there are some races that's 100%
I
of
agree.
their identity.
Oh no, yes. If you're in the minority,
get that.
minority, so-called marginalized group, you need to be proud about
Okay,
it.
I'm in a minority as a realtor. I'm a male realtor selling residential.
Mm-hmm.
Very much in the minority. You don't see me kicking and screaming saying, you guys gotta listen to me. No, I do my own thing. I don't care.
Well, and this is over the top, but like think of Karine Jean-Pierre, Karine Jean.
Yeah,
who was
Sideshow Bob.
the press secretary for Biden. And she keeps bringing up, she wrote a book and she's doing the book tour.
Is anybody buying it though? The book?
Some nonprofits probably.
Okay.
Not
That's what I
actual
figured. That's
people.
what I figured.
But she keeps bringing up, well, I was the first, like asked about, do you have any regrets of all those years working there? She goes, asked about that. Well, you have to understand, I was the first black lesbian to do that job.
So that doesn't answer my question.
No, and to your question, it would be like you going, well, just because I have a penis, I need to be in charge. Like it would be that sort of
Yeah.
that's stupid. Like that's not an argument.
In my business relationship, I'm 49. Someone else is 51.
Anyway, I'm going to hit this break because I don't know what that inside baseball means. We'll be right back.
Want to carry news talk in your pocket?
Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Big news! Phillips Dunn Animal Hospital has a new name. But don't worry, everything you love is still the same. Now they're Pike Road Animal Hospital, still at 5148 Troy Highway. Still the same great team you've trusted for years. Same friendly faces, same expert care. Just a new name, and still offering boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Pike Road Animal Hospital, formerly Phillips Dunn Animal Hospital. New name, same heart. Compassion you know, care that you trust.
When news happens, you'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Let's go right to the phones and talk to Austin Baranco with Invista Advisors. Hey, Austin, how you doing this Friday?
Having a great Friday, Joe, although it's a bit wetter outside today than it was last time we talked.
Yeah, it does affect mood a little bit, but I'm trying to power through today. Let's today just remind folks about the firm, about the business, Invista Advisors. And of course, you running the brokerage desk can provide all that insight on the investment side and managing wealth and money, but it's an entire interdisciplinary team over there for folks looking to put together a financial plan, right?
Yeah, definitely. So we've got a very good team of professionals here that specialize in a variety of areas. You know, we have some CPAs on staff that can help with accounting and tax and audit. We have planners on staff, portfolio managers for building a plan and then doing investment management. We have an insurance specialist, Darren Price. You know, he'll review any plans that people have that are active and punch holes in them if they're not good plans and come up with new policies, and or if they don't have. He will, you know, recommend new ones that, you know, hold up areas where they are at risk. And then something I haven't mentioned on the show before, he's a relatively new member of our team, Chad. He interned with us several years ago as an Auburn student. And then when he graduated, we snatched him up. And so he's been with us for about 3 years now, 2 of which he has not been an intern. He's been employed here. But he's making his way into specializing in military personnel, whether it be military retirement, military benefits, things like that. And I mentioned that on your show because I'd imagine you have some listeners that are associated with the military. We love the military here at our firm. And Chad spent the last week in D.C. at a huge conference. He has some very high-ranking generals in his Rolodex that he meets with. And so he's really become good at government benefits. And so that's one thing we haven't talked about before, but I just want to give a shout out to Chad and his ability to work with military individuals. You know, with Maxwell and Gunner here, we do have a lot of military retirees. And so, you know, if you guys are listening and you don't have a plan, we have a guy that does almost exclusively military benefits and retirement. So come see us.
Yeah, y'all get by Invista Advisors. It can all begin with a phone call there at 387-0094. Again, that's 387-0094. And be sure to tell them you heard Austin Baranco on the radio with that Joey Clark character.
Well, thank you, Joey and Eddie and Hannah. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'm enjoying your show so far.
Yeah. Are you seen the Sydney Sweeney stuff? It's just ridiculous, man. It's
a little wild. I tuned in not long ago, and I was like, oh, this is an interesting topic. But I have been seeing it circulate, and I'm glad you guys are covering it. It's very important news. It needs to be covered.
God bless, Austin. Appreciate it.
Yeah, talk to you later.
Let's hit our top of the hour break. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusada, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. Starting today, flights at the nation's 40 busiest airports being reduced because of government shutdown, and the National Transportation Safety Board says that airports across the country are being affected. The 40 major airports include New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago. They're all being cut today. FlightAware says airports in Chicago, Atlanta, Denver, Dallas, and Phoenix led the way with the most disruptions so far. Also at srnews.com, expect to hear President Trump talk a lot about affordability in coming months. The White House adjusting its messaging strategy after voters this week said the economy was one of their biggest concerns. And, of course, Democrats had big victories in the governor's races in Virginia and New Jersey, as well as that highly public race in New York for the mayor's office, won by the Democrat there. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average and other major indexes struggling. The Dow's down 200. This is SRN News.
Hey, it's Mike Gallagher, host of the Mike Gallagher Show. I don't mess around when it comes to saving your money. Right now, rates have dropped to the lowest level in over a year and a half. That means if you bought your home or refinanced in the last 3 years, you could be saving hundreds of dollars every month. Lower your rate, lower your monthly payment, even kick that pesky PMI to the curb. And get this, you can skip 2 full months of mortgage payments. But that's not all. Fellowship Home Loans just rolled out something incredible. Their very own HELOC and lines of credit. Approval in just 5 minutes. Money in your account in as little as 4 days. It's the easiest system you've ever used. You can do it yourself online. Whether you want to pay off bills, tackle a home project, cover education, or even a wedding, Fellowship Home Loans makes it simple to leverage the money that's already sitting in your house. Just go to fellowshiphomeloans.com/Mike G, fellowshiphomeloans.com/Mike G, or call 800-510-MIKE, 800-510-MIKE, 800-510-6453. Fellowship Home Loans, mortgage lending guided by the book.
Nationwide Mortgage Bankers, DBA Fellowship Home Loans, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 819382.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by McPhillips Shinbaum.
My name is Aaron Luck, a partner with the law firm of McPhillips Shinbaum. If you or someone in your family has been seriously injured by the negligence of someone else, call me directly.
262-1911. Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. There's much going on weather-wise as a series of frontal system approaches. The first one will bring a risk of showers and thunderstorms starting this afternoon and into the evening hours tonight. Some of the storms could be strong, possibly severe. Still warm today and Saturday with highs in the upper 70s to around 80. Stage 1 of the cooler air gets us to a high of 69 on Sunday with sunshine. Then the Arctic front arrives by late Sunday. Sunday night's low 35. Monday's high may only reach 48, but you'll swear it's colder with the wind. And mid-20s by Veterans Day dawn. Get ready, winter is coming. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray to Publix.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. A Montgomery man has been sentenced to 30 years for his role in a shootout that resulted in a woman's death in 2020. The incident happened on December 17th in the 5600 block of Carmichael Road, where Stevie Coleman shot a man who allegedly owed him money for drugs. Stephanie Hale was killed in the crossfire of the resulting shootout. Montgomery police have announced the death of a pedestrian who was struck by a vehicle and later died. 57-year-old Jonathan Young was hit by a car on Eastern Boulevard at Carmichael Road on the morning of September 8th. Young later died at an area hospital on September 25th. The information was delayed while police awaited a forensic analysis identification. The city of Montgomery is planning a day of activities in tribute to military veterans on November 11th. The Veterans Day Parade will begin at 10 a.m. featuring military units, high school bands, and local veterans groups marching down Dexter Avenue. Following the parade, the community is invited to Riverwalk Stadium for a Veterans Resource Fair. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Hey, this is Troy with All Access Overhead Door. We've been advertising with Blue Water, and trust me, it works. Take it from me. You need to get your business out there in the river region, you can count on Blue Water Broadcasting. And remember, if you need an overhead door repair, you can count on All Access Overhead Door.
Blue Water Broadcasting is the #1 most listened to radio group in the river region. Find out how to put this reach to work for your business. Call us to find out how we can help. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
Need some extra cash? Gold and silver are at an all-time high. Turn your old coins, currency, or gold and silver into money at Trademark Coins and Currency, the only coin shop in the River Region with over 40 years of experience. Veteran owned and operated, and proudly serving Montgomery from their location off Vaughn Road. Trademark Coins and Currency is always buying. And free appraisals means there's no pressure, just real value. Make an appointment today. Learn more at trademarkcoinsandcurrency.com. Trademark Coins and Currency. Experience you can count on. Want that ride that is fun, affordable, and street legal? Check out ETG Outdoors in Montgomery. They have huge discounts on electric golf carts with many brand new units under 10 grand. New and used inventory, financing available, and they service what they sell. ETG Outdoors even provides lithium battery conversions and free delivery with purchase. Whether it's for the neighborhood, the farm, or just fun, ETG Outdoors, 7006 Vaughn Road, or online at etgoutdoors.com. Cruise smarter, drive electric. ETG Outdoors, your ride to freedom starts here.
From weddings and concerts to cookouts and construction sites, TT Porta Toilets has been serving Central Alabama for over 30 years. Whether you need standard portable toilets with wash stations or upscale restroom trailers for special events, the Tierce family has the right solution for every occasion. So when you're planning your next big event or project, make it easy on yourself. Call 285-5513 or visit ttportatoilet.com. TT Porta Toilets. Clean, convenient, dependable.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Is cocaine a stronger up?
Yeah.
So you're way up with cocaine more than anything else you can think of.
Cocaine will turn you into a damn owl, homie. You know what I'm saying?
This is the Trump country. We live in the southeast. We drink sweet tea. We don't drink socialist Kool-Aid.
Yeah. You know you conduct yourself in a democracy.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Again, for those of you on volume, I'm your host, Joey Clark. 272-9228. Great line from his Royal Badness at some after show.
Oh.
334-272-9228.
You think you would have ever wanted to go to one of those shows where he just plays all in the dark?
Yes.
You'd like to do that?
The after show?
Yeah. Like where it's just everything. Like Howard Stern.
Yes. If I could go back in a time machine, I would not want to go to a big stadium show. I would want to go to a small club.
Like 100 or so people in there. And
yes, it would be. Some of those shows are recorded and available, and they're amazing. By the way, they dropped a new Prince track today.
Did they?
Finally, after all these lawsuits for years.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah.
Good?
The whole thing?
Yeah, of course.
How long did it take you?
It's only like 5 minutes long.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
But it was a good
Well,
one.
it's a song I've heard before, but it's a new version with extra stuff on it.
Have you heard anything totally fresh from Prince that you like, dang, we should let this out? This would have been a hit, that kind of
Well, they haven't been putting stuff out for years because there's been lawsuits after lawsuits after lawsuits. Yeah, there are a few things, definitely, that they put out that song called Moonbeam Levels from the 1999 era. It was freaking great.
One of the great songs to me was the Batman soundtrack, just because it was so crazy. You know, it was just, when you first heard it, made no sense at all. But man, the way he brought that together, I love that.
Yeah, and there's just lines in that. Electric Chair is a great song off that album. The Future is a great song off that album. Vicky Waiting, great song. Anyway, I want to talk about dating, but not like the modern version. Like I'm not on Hinge. I'm not on.
What's Hinge?
Is that the gay one?
No, Grindr's the gay one.
Of course.
Ooh, I'm on the wrong side. Wrong side. No one said that.
Yeah, but like, I'm not talking about that. Like, think old school Back when like
Match.com.
VHS.
Oh.
Yeah, before you had even Match.com or
Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of Fish or
Oh, you got
OkCupid.
little magazines. You did your little seeking.
Magazines, or
I forgot all about that.
or it's like you join a dating service and somebody has recorded an interview, like a profile that's on VHS.
Oh, I've got some of those.
Right, so we have one.
Oh
No, we don't.
We have one here, and I'm trying to consider all options
Of
in
course.
this world.
Of course.
Right. And sometimes it's good to go old school, like understand the old school ways, and maybe I'll help you with the new school. You know what I mean?
I so hope
Old
this is
school.
one of the ones I sent.
Are you going to play this?
Yeah,
I hope
I'm excited.
this is one of the ones I sent.
Yeah, it's just a little something here. Hold on, let me
Yes,
full
that's her.
screen it.
I love her. Oh, I love her. Too
So
bad she's
before
like
we
80
even hear
now.
her speak,
I'd date her.
yeah,
Dude, that's a pistol.
I mean, she got some
Come
fire
on,
in
man.
her.
$2.
That's a pistol right there.
She's
That Tanya Tucker hair from mid 80s, early 90s.
Man, those long errands and that strong job. What a battle axe.
Some Aquanet going on in that stuff.
Anyway, let's listen into her
Well,
profile.
wait, you wouldn't?
I need to hear her out first. I don't
just looking.
No,
No.
just based
so
on looks.
looking?
No,
Not interested.
no.
I am an M80 firecracker
Yeah.
with generous hips.
Generous. What, Joey?
What's shaking?
What's so generous?
I get it.
I feel like it's her hips.
Her hips are generous.
I am an M80 firecracker with generous
Her
hips.
mouth moves.
Oh, that's attitude.
Well, hold on. Do you think she smokes cigarettes?
Yes.
Pall Mall, baby. That's Pall Mall.
And I knew that even before she opened her mouth.
Do her lips even touch when she's talking?
Not much. Not much of it all. Let's keep going.
What's shaking? I'm Tina Terranova. I don't know about love at first sight. I mean, come on. Can we be realistic here? I'm not going to settle. Look around.
Girl.
Everybody settled.
She ain't wrong.
My best quality is my unwavering allegiance to myself.
What a catch.
Oh, Joey.
What a catch.
I got a feeling whoever dates her will always be number two.
I bet she's married.
No,
I know
this is
who I
dating
am.
stuff.
If you don't or you can't figure it out, I'm not a great sleeper. I do a lot of horse kicks in the night, so you're going to have to be patient. Other than that, I'm friggin' great. Have I ever been in love?
With herself.
Sure. I don't like when guys are too talkity with a waitress. I find it revolting. Don't call her honey.
Yeah, you're out, Eddie.
I'm out.
Hey, wait, what was her last name so I can look real quick where she's at now?
I don't here. I'll back
M80
it up
firecracker.
and see where we're at. Okay, let's jump back a little bit. Hear the beginning. Here.
I am an M80 firecracker with generous hips.
Watch her tongue.
I know.
I
know.
She sticks it out and bites it a little bit. Okay, I think here's her name.
I'm Tina Terranova.
Tina Terranova. Tina Terranova.
I don't feel like that's her real name.
You don't think that's her real name?
No, but I got a feeling Greg Budell might know her.
She's an Aries,
She's an Aries. Okay.
which is a little scary because I'm an Aries.
Tina Terranova.
And that hair.
Waitress. I find it revolting. Don't call her honey. Act like a human being. I don't like it if you want things from me. Period.
So I guess she doesn't follow the Christian belief of wives submit to your husband.
No, apparently not.
I don't think that's going on at all.
Do I believe in God? I mean, if this is the kind of conversation I'm going to have on a date, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to excuse myself to go to the loo. I'm going to sneak out the back door of the restaurant, and I'm going to hitchhike to a water park. I don't want to talk about God with anybody. That's why I didn't have kids.
Okay, now all of us in this room, quick question. Has any of y'all snuck out on a date before? Bad date?
Yeah.
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 No,
Joey,
I
no?
have this obligatory thing.
Oh God.
You just hadn't had the wrong date yet.
Joey. You know, have one so crazy that you're like, I gotta run out to the car real quick. I'll be right back.
No, I haven't gone on that many dates, honestly, in all my life.
I haven't either, but I know the one that I had to skip out on. Then I called the person who set it up and I cussed her out.
No, I can't recall one where it's like I gotta leave.
Another question. Has anybody been here on a date and their date left?
No, not that I can recall.
I think that's happened to me.
No,
Yeah, I
not
think
you,
about it.
Vader.
I do remember being stood up. I have been stood up before.
That's happened.
You've
Yeah.
been stood up and then seen her somewhere else with somebody else. That's a burn.
There you go to the
No.
same place that was supposed
They
to
went
be
to-
canceled,
yeah,
and she's
went to
with another
Chi-Chi's.
guy.
No, let's just say the person has stood me up and then invited me over the next night.
Okay, why don't you just
And like a fool, I had never met this person. I'm like, yeah, what the hell?
Dude, that's not a fool.
Let's try it out.
You already know she's crazy, so.
Ain't nothing better.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I can't recall like a date, like, and also just proper dating. Like, I'm not
Okay,
game.
I don't think that was really proper dating anymore.
Have you ever considered paying a matchmaker?
No.
Oh, I have.
I honestly, I did years ago. I thought because the local area just couldn't find nothing. I thought, it's not a bad idea. But then I saw the price. I'll just keep striking at the
I'd
losers.
pay $5,000. It's about 5 to 10 grand.
5 to 10 grand.
They'll search
Dang.
the whole U.S. for you, and they will find somebody that's compatible. And they give you
I'd
multiple.
rather
dates.
put that into Bitcoin.
I mean, that's kind of where I would rather put it to
Okay.
myself. And
But hold on. Let's
10
say-
grand.
if
What
I'm doing
if-
that, I'm looking for a sugar mama.
Okay, but what if that you put on there? They need money, and then they find you this perfect person that checks all your boxes, with maybe like 2 of them.
Tina Terranova.
There she is.
Well,
Like, she got all the money in the world, and you get to work another day in your life.
I've told you about someone in my family who has done that, and she still lives a very miserable life.
You don't think the same?
Yeah, money doesn't make you happy.
No, it does not. I
It was
know.
a temporary, but
Can't take it with you.
But if you found somebody that aligned with all your values and only cost you $5,000, and the rest of your life you were happy,
I think the money would sully it.
if I was that good, I would say, hey, you need to pay my $5,000.
I don't know.
Now, if it's like Fiddler on the Roof and we're dancing, matchmaker, matchmaker,
Okay.
make me a match. Find me a find.
Hear
catch
me
a
out here.
catch.
Mm-hmm.
All these little AI, Chat GPT, and stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody gives their problems to it, right? They've read about it, tell them their problems.
Some people do, yes.
Okay. Those people. ChatGPT probably knows more about them and who they actually are. They are missing an opportunity to go, you know what? We should go ahead and check a box if you want us to find somebody that's just as messed up as you and has the same values, and let's put you in a thing.
No,
Not a
by
bad
the way,
idea.
people are already falling in love with these things.
Okay, we don't want that, but they
That's
want you
the
to.
But that's
weird
where it's
part.
going. These things,
that's how
you
lonely
know me
people
better
are.
than any person I've ever met. You ever seen the movie Her with
Yes.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yes.
Yeah, and the one scene where he realizes, like, how many people have you been talking to or you're in love with? And it's like 400 something.
1,318.
Yeah, and he just breaks down, and it's like that was a movie, but it's happening.
Oh, it's
and then
happening.
you add like the humanoid robots; they're only going to get more realistic, and there are a lot of lonely men that are going to go down this route.
Texted someone last night that said if somebody they don't know straightens up, they're gonna get one.
I said, what I got don't work out. I'm gonna buy one of these $20,000 robots and have to clean my house and talk to me and tell me everything I want to hear. Go
Yeah.
home and let it. I'm gonna have it work in another job, work from home job.
Well,
bring
wasn't there a
double
South Park episode about this with the shake weight?
Yes.
Like, tell me about the women at work you don't like. Here's change for cab fare.
You mean to tell me for real though, Joey? If they came out with those, you wouldn't just get you a robot woman,
No, not a robot woman. Nah, man.
Joey?
I don't know, Joey.
Joey, you cannot convince
I'm not
me.
knocking you for it.
You don't have to do raunchy things with her.
No, but just as a companion.
Yeah.
No, I don't want
Okay.
the robot to be like a human at all.
All right, hold on. Let's say that I'm an older person. My wife is gone, passed away, and most of my family's not around. I don't want to be lonely. I would really.
What was the
consider
name of
getting
the
a
robot in the Jetsons?
Oh,
Was it Rosie? or-
Rosie.
Yeah, I'll take a grandma robot.
You want a grandma?
Grandma
What if you got a
robot.
little
That's
guy?
not good because I already know
Cooks
you're
and
into older
cleans.
women, and that just kind of creeps me out a little bit.
You got a guy robot that walks around and he watches whatever.
Why
you
they
wanna
got to be a
watch.
guy or a girl? It's just a robot. Why do you
Yeah,
gotta
this
assign
is
a
my
sex to it?
point. And I don't even want it to look like a human.
But
I
he
want to be like,
talks to you. You put him a cute little sweater,
yeah, but it's a robot.
It's a robot.
but he's cute. Have you seen those little robots on the internet that when they're running they fall? And
Yeah,
they're
oh,
like-
yeah, yeah.
Those are cute. I would take one of those in my house too.
Yeah, but immediately, like the phone is already spying on you, like in terms of the audio and recording constant
yeah, but is
audio.
the robot falling? Is it really spying on you or just creating your ultimate world?
No,
I
it would
think-
be the ultimate spying because now the robot can map your entire house.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Joe, if they want to know, they're going to come
They
in and
know that
figure it out.
anyway.
in a month.
Okay.
Dude, I can map your entire house from an app right now.
Yeah.
Right. And also, we're not recording that, but then they do record that.
Joey, they're going to get it whether they want to or not.
That,
Mhm.
and I hate saying that, but that's where I'm in life. I'm no longer paranoid that they can get it. I'm under the assumption they have gotten it. They've been getting it for forever.
Mhm.
And if I reach a threshold where they feel like they need to come get me, then maybe they do. They're the one watching.
I'm going to take
No.
a robot and watch videos with it on Friday
No,
night.
but this whole idea of like a especially a lonely man looking for female companionship, and he ends up like
Oh,
a.
that sounds weird when you put it like that.
Yes.
That's not what we're saying.
Okay, is it any more different than when you pick up an animal and that becomes your companion?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little different.
No, it's
How
not.
so? Because you're putting a sex factor in there.
No,
And
I'm
just because I
telling
got
you
a
to
robot
bang
doesn't mean I'm having sex with the robot.
I'm not the one putting the sex stuff into it.
You just
just did.
No, I said other people
Okay.
are bringing this up. It's not the route that people should go.
Okay. No
And
one
if
should
y'all,
go
like,
that
let me
route.
finish my freaking point.
Finish your point. Finish your point.
Anyway, no, let's go to the
See,
phone.
that's what I thought. No point. Let me argue.
You're on there. Who's this?
Hey, this is Ken.
Hey, Ken.
I tell you, about the only robot I think I could actually see me having would be C-3PO. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, that'd be a cool robot.
I mean, have a golden guy out there mowing my lawn. I mean, passing out candy on Halloween, it'd be great.
See, I'm an R2D2 guy. That would be even cooler to be mowing the yard.
No one understands.
Yeah, but
R2D2.
I don't speak R2D2.
You could learn.
Yeah.
R2D2's not going to be a good wingman.
Well, and they're also getting to the point where you could put a little babble fish in your ear and you'll understand everything for the rest.
I know.
There you go. I mean, otherwise, I mean, the rest of it's just no.
Okay,
no.
hold on. Let's say you have an elderly parent. Okay, you live in Minnesota. She lives in Alabama. Would you not feel better that she had a robot companion? That not in a kind of weird way, but just someone else there. So when she falls or
Oh, sure.
something
Yes, this is the first use of these things.
Okay.
Yes.
That would be brilliant because think for $20,000, that's cheaper than hiring somebody to go at home, and then you can tune into their little eyes and see what's going on.
Yeah, but in the latest or the first version will be remote controlled. It won't be fully autonomous like AI bots. It'll be like a person at that service running that robot.
But I was
for that
so
whole
disappointed in the
Yeah, but
when we.
what happens if she's fallen and can't get up?
Well, the robots
I'm
we saw last
falling,
night couldn't even
and
flip an
I
egg.
can't
So.
get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can crack a little walnut over there.
Yeah.
we've got the silent alarm button thing going on.
Okay, I've seen some TikToks with those. Older people have it on there. I won't wear one.
Yeah.
Of those. You'll find me on the floor without.
I know what you're getting for your birthday.
No, I cannot wear. I mean, it's like a big TV on your box. It just says I'm helpless, and I don't. No.
Okay, Eddie.
Hey, let me tell you this though. He's got the hoverboard at his house, so he needs one.
Well, I just want Eddie to realize at a certain point you might be helpless.
Yeah.
Sorry to make you think of your own
No.
mortality there.
No, like I don't think about that every 30 seconds. You're right, but and I would also feel better if I had a robot that lived my last 10 years with it, and it kind of recorded me, documented me, whatever. That would be something that my grandkids, when they miss me or they
Oh, Eddie, they don't want to watch what you do on an everyday basis.
not every day, but they could bring some highlights. I remember one time when Pop was talking about how much he loved you guys, and let's play the video. And you play the video.
Yeah, you're right. It's
That
a
would be
wonderful
cute,
thing.
but then I would keep all the other.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's moments. Do not record. Do not record.
Let's go to line 2. You're on there. Who's this?
It's with Uncle Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, y'all talking about robots?
Yep.
Check out the movie Death Race 2000.
Death Race 2000. I hadn't seen that forever.
It's an old movie.
Great movie.
But it has some female robots, and he's having to try to rescue her and all this stuff. So, yeah. But on another note, what's that guy's name in New York? Mandami?
Yeah. Kami Mandami?
Yeah. Yeah, Dummy Mandami. That works. He claims to be a Democratic Socialist Party, right? Isn't that the same party that the Nazis were a member of?
Well, they added nationalists, but yes, they also had the Democratic Socialist part too.
Oh, I mean, you know, I think they're going to find out what's going to stop him from taking all the Jews, loading them on buses, free buses, taking them down to the old docks in New York that's abandoned, making the old warehouses in the death camp, and killing them without people knowing about it.
I would hope that the humanity would step in at some point if that even began to happen. But
yeah, and I also think Mondami would end up dead before anything like that could occur.
Well, I kind of think they should just build a daggum wall around New York and be done with it.
Wouldn't be that hard.
Yep, and that would take care of the whole problem. Let him do what he wants to do.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen, though, is he's going to fail to do what he wants to, and he'll be like, well, give me more power. It's the classic what happens with socialism. They don't actually meet their goals.
Almost happening
And they
You're in the
actually
local
claim for
area.
more power.
More power.
I don't think he's going to meet his promises anyway.
No, he can't.
He made promises just so people would vote for him.
Yeah, he can't keep those promises.
No, he made promises of free stuff, and they think because there's supposedly free stuff, that's the only reason they voted for it.
Yep.
But I hope all the smart people move out of New York and leave all the dumb people up there.
I think it's already happened.
Yeah, that would serve them right.
Well, I appreciate it, Duncan Jeff.
See you, man.
And it looks like what Death Race 2000 is a Sly Stone movie?
Dude, it's a great movie. I think I was real young, not even a teenager when that came out.
Not Sly Stone and the family. So Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester.
Hmm.
Slyvester.
Yeah, he's got like sexy female robots and stuff. Okay.
Back in the 70s, early 80s.
That was a big thing.
The Smokey and the Bandit type movies, Cannonball Run, stuff like that. There was always hot women in it. Always.
Did you hear that too?
I did. I was just thinking about Sally Field too.
Oh, Smokey and the Bandit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have a crush when you were growing up? Like a celebrity crush?
Don't make fun of me.
Of course we're
not going to.
I had the Backstreet Boys poster on my wall.
Nice.
And this is the most embarrassing thing.
Tell me why.
I would kiss Brian every night on the poster before I went to bed. Every night I'd be like, oh.
Okay. So when that poster finally came down, was that white? Was there like a little bit of difference on his lips as opposed to the rest of the poster?
I think my parents, I think my dad just threw it away at some point, honestly. But yeah.
Nothing but a mistake.
And looking back now, like, I don't know if you've seen his live shows.
Yeah.
He's so bad. It's so
I haven't
embarrassing.
seen any
Okay,
of it.
I'm gonna send because I recorded
They're not
some.
that bad.
No, I'm gonna show you in the break. It's so bad.
It's definitely my generation. I've told this before, but Santa brought me one Christmas morning a boom box with Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise, that whole album, and Millennium Backstreet Boys. And it was.
Did they not have the coolest music videos back then?
Yes. No, it was kind of, but then it was fun. It was a fun era to be around because you see all the Britney Spears and Christina
Yes.
Aguilera and Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and 98 Degrees. And then you occasionally sneak in some O-Town. And then it starts to transform into, oh, there's Blink 182.
Yep.
And you start to get the weird punk reaction to all that stuff. And Sum 41.
Did you ever learn the bye 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 dance?
I never learned the dance.
No.
Bye bye. Ooh,
The only dance I learned was Grease Lightning.
we could do
We
some
could do-
homework.
I think you should learn bye bye bye.
Well, and I also learned a hand jive.
Yeah, but you kind of taught yourself that.
I don't know
see
if
why.
you should do that on camera.
2729228. This part of the program brought to you by Montgomery Men's Health. And men, if you want to feel like men, Montgomery Men's Health can help you out. Because, well, if you are feeling like you have low testosterone, haunted by past memories of your
Yes.
younger self, where you could go all day, all night without petering out. Of course, I'm talking about like pulling an all-nighter for work or something.
Sure.
But it's not that way anymore. In fact, maybe it was never that way. Maybe you've always felt kind of like crap, though you just power through because you're a man. I don't need no doctor.
That's what men do.
Well, guys, fellas, that's not how it works. You only got one life. Procrastination is only going to make these problems worse. Low energy and performance issues aren't inevitable. Solutions do exist. They exist there at Montgomery Men's Health. You can get personalized treatment plans. The urologists and providers there at Montgomery Men's Health will tailor solutions specifically to your body and goals. And beyond just testosterone treatment, they also have ED treatments and other options many men don't even know exist. And of course, a consultation, including blood work, it's affordable and accessible, just $99 with results before you leave. So again, men, you got to act now. Procrastination is going to make this worse. Call them up today at 440-3663. That's 440-3663. Or visit MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com to book your appointment today. No, I think there's this idea out there, the point I was trying to make earlier of wanting perfection and wanting to like constantly improve things to the point of where we're just so perfect.
Yes, there are, but there's.
I want the perfect body. I want the perfect mate, all this stuff. And I think that's just the wrong way to go about it. That's not to start quoting Robin Williams from Good Will Hunting, but that's not the stuff you remember at the end of the day.
But what is sad is, and we see it all the time, people that are going for plastic surgery to look a certain way and that type thing.
Well, and I think it's only going to get worse. This is the point I was making about lonely men looking for female companionship. Sometimes it's not sex. It's just, I want a thing to talk to.
That's why I talk about the robot.
Sometimes it is and does become like weird sex stuff. And you're talking about like in a virtual world, you already see it in video games.
Oh,
You can
the Second
customize
Life?
it to where it's, where do you think all the furry and
Yeah.
trans stuff really took off? I think it's largely the online virtual culture where things should be shifted. And I wrote about this a few months back. There's a great scene in the Odyssey where Odysseus is stuck on an island being held captive by Calypso, who's this eternally beautiful nymph. And finally, Zeus is like, hey, you got to let him go. Let him go back home. And they're having a last meal. And she's like, you sure you want to leave all this? Like, I'm eternally beautiful, always be beautiful. And he goes, yeah. When I get back home, my wife will probably look older and all the lines and stuff, but she'll be my wife. So I don't care what you look like.
He just hadn't seen his wife in a while.
Can I look at your search history?
My search history. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
Prepared to be.
Let me call my therapist first.
Yeah.
I've cleaned
Call
up
Joey's therapist first.
I've cleaned up my act quite a bit. Anyway, we'll be right back.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
This is your roving reporter. Today I'm talking with a prospector. That's right, man. I'm prospecting for gold. You dig? No, but it looks like you do. And you know the first thing I'm going to do when I strike it rich? What's that? I'm going to hire David Ernest to be my money man. You mean everyone's favorite asset preservationist? That is correct, man. I'm going to call him up at 833-596-7233. 833-596-SAFE. You know, I've heard a lot of good things about David Ernest. You know, he's the best money man around with over 40 years of experience. Experience is necessary, especially when you're digging for gold. That's right, man. And I can see that you don't have very much experience. What do you mean, man? Well, you have the little plastic bucket and shovel like a kid would take to the beach. Yeah, man. Well, I want to start out small and then kind of pace myself up until I strike it rich. Well, maybe you should call David Ernest first. You think he's got a shovel? Never know till you ask. I dig, man.
Call Dad. No, Ella, call Chad.
Since 1993, Chad has been showing up, ready to help with whatever your home AC needs. His mission, to serve first. Chad takes the time to understand exactly what you're looking for, and if he can help, he'll walk you through the best options, sometimes even with 0% or low payment financing to make things easier. No more sweating over hot and cold spots, surprise $700 energy bills, or wondering if your unit will make it through another season. Call Chad today at 784-9144. That's 784-9144.
Call Dad. No, Ella, call Chad.
Need extra cash? Take 90 days to start paying it back. ASE Credit Union is here to help on your schedule. Whether you're tackling unexpected expenses, consolidating debt, or planning a big purchase, for a limited time, get an unsecured signature loan with no payments for 90 days. Use the funds however you need. Holiday shopping, vacations, medical expenses, or just peace of mind.
ASD Credit Union. Your life, your goals, your ASD.
Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install a Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values. This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
Visit Rich's Car Wash today and save money this year by joining their Unlimited Wash Club. A new year means new adventures, so keep your ride clean, dry, and shiny. Enjoy detailing perks included with your wash like towels, mat cleaners, air fresheners, and more. Get to Rich's Car Wash today or visit them online at richescarwash.com to sign up for their Unlimited Wash Club.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. At PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
New CBS Tonight.
Police, get out of the way!
Detective Danny Reagan from Blue Bloods in a new city.
Trouble follows you, huh?
Only in Boston. With a new partner.
Danny, you have a reputation.
Yeah, for getting things done. Johnny Wahlberg. Sometimes dotting I's and crossing T's has to come second to right and wrong. Sonequa Martin Green.
It would be a problem if he wasn't right so often.
The new CBS original Boston Blue.
Ready to run it back, Brooklyn?
Try and stop me, Beantown.
Boston Blue tonight at 9 p.m. on WAKA.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
Rich Thomas weather brought to you by Clark Heating, Air, and Plumbing. Summer is over, but the deals are hot at Clark Heating, Air, and Plumbing. Just $29 service fee for all your AC and plumbing needs. Better call Clark today. Alabama certification number 09098.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. There's much going on weather-wise as a series of frontal system approaches. The first one will bring a risk of showers and thunderstorms starting this afternoon and into the evening hours tonight. Some of the storms could be strong, possibly severe. Still warm today and Saturday with highs in the upper 70s to around 80. Stage one of the cooler air gets us to a high of 69 on Sunday with sunshine. Then the Arctic front arrives by late Sunday. Sunday night's low 35. Monday's high may only reach 48, but you'll swear it's colder with the wind. And mid-20s by Veterans Day dawn. Get ready, winter is coming. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
The premier place the River Region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Broads and horse-faced lesbians.
Shut up, silly woman.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader and Hannah Grantham here in the studio. Dear Abby, my husband and I are celebrating our second anniversary. For the most part, we're very happy. Yeah, it's only been 2 years. He's the best friend I've ever had. The problem is his family. They're wonderful people who have welcomed me with open arms, like the Journey song. But they are also extremely clingy and lack common boundaries. We recently moved to a larger home that's closer to them, but farther from my family. Now that we live closer, they constantly pop in, unannounced, for visits at inconvenient times, such as while I'm getting dinner plated up. His mother has been told numerous times that we are private people and don't like a lot of company, but she still keeps doing the same thing. She's also trying to throw parties at our house and talking about putting in a pool, even though we have told her no repeatedly. And Abby, when one family member shows up, you can almost guarantee that 2 or 3 more will show up soon after. When we moved in, my family came to see the house. They had been there no more than 5 minutes when his entire family, aunts, cousins, everyone, showed up and took over. Consequently, my family didn't really get to visit or even see the house because things got too chaotic. Please help from losing it in Alabama. Now, I want to know where this is in Alabama, but essentially you missed it. I know who, I get it. In-laws, they moved closer. They just keep popping in. And then like making plans for the house that they don't own and these sorts of things.
Yeah, when I first moved up to the lake, that become apparently everybody in the family's escape. And so I get that. And honestly, I hate it to admit it, but on a lot of 4th of Julys, I would open the doors, I'd get my boat and leave. Before I get
to the Abby's response, if she's even real, I'm starting to think she's just AI.
No way.
Trying to steal your soul.
No way.
But I realized the other day that multi-generational homes used to be the norm.
Yes.
And in fact, this allowed for all sorts of, disadvantages, not as your own space and privacy, but it did allow for a lot of advantages of caretaking and financial support and kids.
With the family staying together, you still eat together.
Right.
I think the Japanese got us on that.
Right. And so I realized I'm kind of doing the old school thing at the moment. And actually, there is a lot of benefit to it for both parties involved. But I can see.
I just think that's amazing. And I would love to have that opportunity.
Yeah, but I could see how, like, you just got married. You're only 2 years into the marriage.
Well, they're just coming over.
Yeah, but it's not just them. Apparently, it's like when one comes over, the whole family comes over. And it's like, okay.
Who's got the problem, the wife or the husband?
The wife is the one who's losing it in Alabama. And I'm wondering what part of Alabama this is. Prattville?
Prattville.
Maybe Decatur. I could see
Decatur,
that.
yeah.
Decatur, baby. My brother and his wife lived there for a second.
Yeah.
Decatur's cool. Very nice area. It really is. Very nice area. In terms of the neighborhoods, you get into the sprawl of it, and it's like, concrete and shopping centers like everywhere else in this damn country. But very nice area. But then you meet the people, and they're on the outside they're wonderful people and stuff. But there's a lot of nasty stuff going on there. A lot of nasty, just no good.
Someone like me, and I can't speak for Hannah, but someone like me who deals with the public all day long, I don't like. I like my small circle. And
you can't speak for me.
Hannah has a small circle of 2, her and her daughter.
I was like, you can't speak for me.
So Abby responded with, "Dear losing it, when you married into your husband's family, they welcomed you as one of their own. If I read your letter correctly, they view you as a family member and your family as blended into their own. Because you need more privacy and boundaries than you have been able to establish, you may need your husband to help you get the message across in a way they can accept without becoming offended." Actually, that's pretty good practical advice, though. Good luck.
It's practical advice, but you haven't helped them out.
No.
You certainly have thought of that.
Yeah, ask my husband to tell him to stop. It's like, good luck arguing with that guy's mother.
That's what I mean. There's mother's guilt, there's family's guilt. No, you got to come up with a better answer than that.
Now, here's the next one. This is from Arizona. Dear Abby, I have been with my girlfriend for 25 years.
That was all the advice Abby gave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very weak.
She didn't even say maybe just try it this way, approach it. She literally just said,
ask your husband to help you.
Kind of reminds me when you ask those boards questions and they don't want to answer, so they just kind of give you a roundabout. Good luck on your own.
Sorry. I was just a little called. I thought she was going to.
Right. Yeah, I thought there'd be a legit answer.
Let me double check. Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, try to find a way to do it without them being offended. It's like,
good luck.
my advice, if losing it in Alabama is like local to the river region, maybe you listen to the show. Like, be rude. Let it all hang out. We got too much bless your heart and all this stuff, and everybody talking behind each other's back. Just let it out with it.
Or she might be a nice.
Hey, Dorothy, I'm trying to cook dinner. Could you shut your whore mouth? No, actually, don't go that far.
She might be a Wind Lakes girl who ended up with an Elmore County boy, and you don't know what to do. And because let's be honest, that's probably what happened.
Mama trying to buy our pool over there, though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she should take the pool.
Oh yeah, all day long.
No,
And
but a
then-
little rude. Now,
And then
don't go over the top like say whore mouth. I don't know why I said that. It just like, but you got to be a little forceful, set boundaries sometimes.
Yeah, but in family, you could blood is thicker than water.
Mhm.
And you can say, hey, honey, I don't want your mom and them coming over near as much. And that be all he needs to say to go, all right, well, you can get your stuff and you can get the hell out of here. You don't talk about my mama.
Yeah, there's some pretty.
In Alabama, there's some strong mama boys.
Anyway, this is the next one.
Okay.
Dear Abby, I have been with my girlfriend for 25 years. We have never married for various reasons. She is in her 60s and I'm 13 years younger.
Mm.
So what, 47?
Yeah, but that retirement fix kick in, man. Don't go yet.
Our sex life isn't so good anymore. As a matter of fact, it is gone. What can I do as a younger man to make her feel special again? How can I light her fire? Well, stop saying crap like that. We still sleep in the same room. That's about it. I'm not ugly, overweight, or unappealing. You got to say it. Is there any hope for at least a slight increase in sex? That's always a great question. That's just a forever question.
He's not stating who's not wanting it. Her or him.
Me, mama.
Yeah, like his 60-year-old girlfriend, where he's still 47. Definitely.
Which I get it.
I mean, what menopause, right? And like all sorts of other things too.
I've seen a lot of women. And,
By the way, I bring these up because he has a lot of trouble. Actually, he gets all tied in knots.
I've seen a lot of women, especially here lately, because I'm reaching that certain age, and there are certain women. I don't think it's all of them, but they have really made the statement after menopause, post-menopause, in their mid-50s, or they want nothing to do with a man. Period.
Sure.
Not even hanging out. They just for whatever reason it's turned off.
No, and old men feel the same way.
What? No.
Yeah, no, I think they do. No, have you seen the couples that look like they hate each other, but it's really just you've learned to endure each other, and that's true love?
I think that's just the couples. I don't.
Yeah, but
no, I will say that my nothing makes my grandfather, 89-year-old grandfather, light up more than when, say, my cousin, his granddaughter Annie, calls him.
Yeah.
Or when he gets to spend time and like see the girls and all this stuff. So don't get me wrong, I've seen great examples too.
But then I see these, and I'm sure they're movies and some of them are documentaries of these old people living it up, like down at the villages and.
So just
I want to rock that.
Again,
why not?
Just for a reminder, this guy, they're 13 years apart. They've been together for 25 years. Now that she's in her 60s,
you should have known this. You should have done the math. At some
by the
point,
way,
you're going to be pushing her in a wheelchair.
it's not 60 on the dot; it's 60s. So I'm thinking late 60s.
I'm going 63 plus.
He's in his 50s, and they're not having any sex. And then, so the finishing up his missive to Abby. All of my parts are working, so that's not the problem. And again, before that sentence, he said, is there any hope for at least a slight increase in sex?
I got to go on this one. No,
I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat. And there are too many diseases I could catch out there.
That's his reasoning.
Please advise, ready and willing in Arizona. Ugh.
I got advice.
Mm-hmm.
They got these pellets women be taking, and the men too.
Oh, the spicy cubes?
No, the pellets, like they cut you on your backside, like your butt,
Mm-hmm.
and they insert these pellets. It's all natural stuff, but people swear by it.
I've never heard of this.
You're right. I don't like the idea.
Like, wait, people are putting pellets up their
Like
butt?
you can actually, not up their butt, but they like make a little incision. It's tiny, and then they kind of push the pellets. Have you heard about this? It's all natural, and people swear it boosts their libido, everything. It's all natural.
I have heard of these. The slowing dissolving. It's like an outpatient surgery thing.
Yeah.
They have that for men with testosterone.
Yeah, they got the men and the women, and I know several
How do we
women that
put
have
those
done
men
it.
and women together?
They swear
Let's
by
start
it.
a dating service.
I'll play matchmaker.
Start a dating service. Yeah, matchmaking service. That's how we get them together.
Oh, that's a good
Instead of just talking about it, let's be the solution to the problem. Anyway, here's what Abby had to say to Ready and
Yes,
Willing.
what's Abby's advice?
It's time for you and your lady friend to have a calm, honest conversation about your lack of a sex life. When you do, Ask her if sex causes her pain because that may be the reason for her lack of interest. If that's the case, her gynecologist can suggest remedies for fixing the problem. If her reason is that she's simply no longer interested, she should discuss it with her doctor and ask for a referral to an endocrinologist who may be able to help her rebalance her hormones.
This sounds like AI.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, that's my thought is Abby's not even real anymore.
No, I don't think so.
Dear Abby is written by Abigail Van Buren.
Abigail
also,
will run through AI first.
Yeah.
Also known as Jeanne Phillips. What, she's got 2 names? Anyway, let's go to line 1. You're on there. Who's this?
Hi, it's Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
I'm one of those women.
Yeah.
One.
I'm in that age range.
Okay.
And I will tell you what my mother told me many years ago, and I think this is probably the best way to explain it. Don't worry about the sex as much as you worry about the companionship that leads to sex. In other words, if you want to have sex that night, you start in the morning. Give her a kiss and a rose on the bed if you need to.
Why am I thinking
All
of like
day,
those old
you
Ford Model
flirt and
Ts? Like,
tease. Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead.
I get that, and that does make sense. It's just with
Yeah,
men
I
and
mean,
women,
you know,
we are different.
It takes a lot more for an older woman to develop interest in something that she's had for 25 years. I'm sorry. That's
Yeah, that
just
goes
the
both
truth
ways
of it,
sometimes,
okay?
too. Just so we're clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're right about that, too. So a nice dinner with a candlelight, a little smooth music, a little dancing, a little foot rub, and, you know, and you can both rub each other's feet at the same time, okay? But, I mean, let's face it. You need a little extra motivation.
Yeah, you're right. Gotta
Okay?
put that little extra
So
effort
that-
out there.
Absolutely. And if you're not too tired by the end of the day, go for it. If you're too tired, ain't nothing going to work.
And by the way, I had somebody very wise text me saying he wants a pass to cheat or to actually step out, and Abby didn't give it. He wants a pass for sure.
Yeah.
Do you give it?
Yeah.
No. Or
Yeah.
I would say don't
But-
cheat, break up. But 25 years, my God. But you never got married, and he doesn't go into that. Like, why haven't y'all not gotten married? 25 years, my God.
Could be all kinds of
Well,
situations.
it took me that long to get
Yeah.
married to my husband, so
Okay.
don't laugh at
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah. I've been with him about 35 years, but we didn't get married until about 10 years ago.
But what is
So-
this guy supposed to do? Is he just to? I mean, literally, you don't want to advise him to get divorced,
Hey,
but
I
just
got
tell him
news
tough.
for him.
Jesus. He needs
do-
Jesus is what he needs.
All he has to do is wait 10 more years, and he ain't going to get it up no more, and it's not going to be a problem.
That's the thing, though. As a man, he knows that. He knows that time, that sand is slipping through the hourglass.
What did he
Well,
call
then
himself
maybe-
again? He called himself.
Maybe
Yeah, no, go ahead.
he can get a good point system, a reward system where she can do something else for him.
Like gamify it?
Yeah, like I'm a
We ain't going there now. It's a G program, okay?
All right.
We're not doing that, all right? But seriously, me and my husband, we are very open with each other, and he needs to be open with this lady if he wants something. And, you know, there are ways of working around things, but the main thing is just keep in mind, when you get older, you've been together that many years, you got to have a little something extra to go for it, you know?
I think
So
that's
put
wise.
a little bit more effort into it.
I think that's wise.
Well, I'm so what?
Very
wise.
Very wise.
Appreciate it, Debbie.
Oh, thank you. Thank
you,
you, guys.
Debbie.
And have a good day.
You too, hon.
Yeah, like get a string quartet or something as a surprise.
What happens when
birthday
you
party.
do all that?
You got to preheat the oven.
Yes.
What happens when you do all that
You got to crank up that Model T.
Yeah.
and you still go to bed frustrated?
Okay, let me tell you, I've been watching this show on TLC,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Trash Network. It's my
Mhm.
thing. Seeking Sister Wives. There's girls on there that have been married to their husband. One of them's like, I don't want to touch him. I want him to find another woman so he can just do all that, but he can come home and still just love me and take care of me.
That's not healthy, is it?
I mean, teach their own. I mean, if they don't want to do anything with him and he wants it somewhere else, but she's still coming home to give him, you know.
I don't know if I would want that.
I'm kind of enjoying going through these, by the way. These are intriguing. We have another one coming up just to preview it. Dear Abby, how do I tell my family I'm asexual? Maybe you don't talk about sex with your family at all.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
If you think the only job at a broadcast station is in front of a microphone, you're missing some great career opportunities, including advertising sales, promotions, news, business administration, engineering, and more. Learn about these broadcast careers by visiting the Alabama Broadcasters Association's virtual job fair November 3rd through November 7th at broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com. You'll find information about great jobs across the state, as well as specific positions here at Blue Water Broadcasting at broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com.
Pumpkin spice latte season? More like Prattville Carpet Fall sale season, when you can buy a square foot of tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet for way less than a coffee that tastes like a candle. I'm talking $1.39 a square foot. That's way cheaper than the big box stores. And Prattville will throw in friendly, helpful customer service for free. That's the big difference.
Hi, I'm Ray Bowles from Prattville Carpet. Call us today for your free measurement. Prattville Carpet, we're more than just carpet.
Shop the fall sale now at prattvillecarpet.com.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
Trustworthy, accurate, immediate. Carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Mark.
Welcome back. Let's go right to the phones and talk to Michael Cohen with Cohen's Electronics and Appliances. Hey, Michael, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you, Joey?
I'm all right. I'm surrounded by these fine people in the studio here. What's the score there today, Cohen?
35-3.
Ooh.
It's been a good day, and Michael Jacks helped me close the deal on the TV, and he's been kind of trying to kill a little time because we got a nice outdoor TV that we got to go install. And unlike most of the outdoor TVs we do, this one is not on this covered patio. It's going to be out in the weather. So Michael Jacks didn't want to get, he didn't want to melt out there. So.
Okay, sorry, we got a little distracted there. Yeah, it is really great to, especially if you enjoy your backyard, you've put money into your backyard. You can just spend all day inside watching TV. Why not bring the TV outside?
Right.
And they've got solutions there like that.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's right. And he's also getting a nice outdoor sound bar made by Samsung. So
that's
it'll
good.
be weather resistant and everything. A lot of people go with a nice Sonos amp for the ones that are under their covered patio, and we can hook up 2 or 4 speakers to that amplifier. 2 can be inside under the cover, and 2 can be on the eave so that it can play out into the yard or towards the pool area.
Now, is it still good to keep them covered, Michael, even though they're under kind of a covered area? Or is it fine not to even keep them covered? Because I remember the one I got years ago, it came with a cover, and we've always kind of put it on there.
I think the cover is probably way better for it than not having the cover, but I think most people are lazy. They use the cover for the first week or so.
Yep, and then it's right there on the floor.
And then or either sitting on the table.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Well, folks, if you're looking for these sort of great solutions, great products, but the service that is second to none, they really are the best. Just check them out. You can always peruse online, shop online at thinkcohens.com. But I really encourage you to stop by the Boulevard, 2515 Eastern Boulevard here in Montgomery. They're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturdays. And be sure to find Michael and say, hey, I heard you on that radio show with Joey, Eddie, and Hannah.
That's right. That's right. And I didn't get harassed by Tyrone this time. That's a good thing.
No, that is a good thing.
It's a good day.
Yeah. All right. Y'all have a great day. Y'all come see us. Let us help you make the right choice.
Good luck with LSU this weweekend, Michael.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Good. Y'all good luck with the Commodores.
And I hate to say it, but we need it.
We need it.
And they may be like a brick house, but
yeah,
I'll be rooting for you.
Well, I appreciate it,
Appreciate
Michael.
it, brother.
Take care.
This entire hour brought to you by Alabama Home Mortgage. And they're at Alabama Home Mortgage. They're ready to help you, whether you're looking to buy a home or refinance.
I saw Madeline had a couple of closings this week. I saw her on Facebook. So she's doing good business as well, which is wonderful. I haven't seen her in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all are doing things behind my back. And
No, I think the last day she was here, you weren't.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they're great to work with, right?
They're some of the best to work with.
Especially first-time buyers.
Not just here in Alabama. Say you want a vacation home in Tennessee or Florida. Or even Georgia. I believe they can help you out in Georgia.
Indeed, they can. And again, that's first-time buyers, or maybe it's not your first rodeo, but you want to go with a great local company you can trust, going to get you the best possible deal. Or maybe you're looking to refinance your current home to get debt off your back or lower monthly overhead costs. Or it could be, hey, I believe in Michael Saylor. I'm going full Bitcoin maxi or whatever the heck that means.
All right.
Or I always wanted to go on that European vacation. Want to see how it's changed.
We'll go to Japan.
Whatever your goals. I mean, this is money, value you've built up in your own house.
It's your money.
Alabama Home Mortgage can help you meet those goals. So check them out today. You can always call them direct at 567-4223. That's 567-4223. Or you can apply online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. There is a difference in mortgage companies. Let Kim and Madeline prove that to you again today. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusada, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. As the shutdown drags on, President Trump continues to pressure Senate Republicans to eliminate the filibuster. With the Senate unable to reach the critical 60 votes needed to end the shutdown, the president said it's time to change the rules and need only a simple majority. Despite all that pressure, most GOP senators do not support ending the filibuster because it gives them leverage as well whenever Democrats have the majority, and is the only fighting chance that any minority party has to stop the majority party from controlling everything. October was a big month for U.S. layoffs. U.S.-based employers cut more than 150,000 jobs in October. And while the jobless rate is low and the economy is still growing, the unemployed face the slowest pace of hiring more than 10 years. Big corporate layoff announcement typically grab most of the attention, but it's been the unwillingness of many companies to add new workers that's creating more problems for the unemployed. This is SRN News.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free, no-risk consultation. 800-292-7875. 800-292-7875. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. 800-292-7875.
Rich Thomas weather is brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. For tough, good-looking roofs, it's Tamco Shingles from Alabama Wholesale Lumber. For great folks and great prices, call Alabama Wholesale Lumber.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. The risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms will continue in the forecast well into the evening and nighttime hours tonight. Not as cool tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 63. I think Saturday's high temperature will be in the upper 70s to near 80. Cloudy in the morning, sunshine later. Sunday, the first stage of cooler air with a high of 69. Then the Arctic front brings in much colder air Sunday night into Monday. 35 by Monday morning, but the high on Monday only in the upper 40s and mid-20s by Veterans Day dawn. Get ready, winter is coming. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
CB&S Bank has a long history of stability and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations. Since we began in 1906, at CB&S Bank, we're here for you. All loans subject to credit approval, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
1819 News.
Former college competitive swimmer Riley Gaines was in Alabama this week. She spoke at the Tallapoosa County Republican Party dinner on Thursday. Riley has been an outspoken advocate for protecting women's sports by banning transgender athletes who are not biologically female from competing. Riley brought up the recent interview of actress Sydney Sweeney, whose ad for American Eagle jeans caused a stir among some within liberal activist circles. Gaines commended Sweeney for not apologizing for making that ad after some have inferred that it was somehow a promotion of white supremacy because the term good genes was used. The ad by Sweeney was about the pants known as jeans, not DNA. Riley says that the fact that Sweeney resisted pressure to apologize or backtrack on doing that ad has left Riley hopeful. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness license plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
A family from the Shoals area of Alabama are very thankful this November after their 1-year-old daughter's life was saved. The mother to the 1-year-old, Lindsay Mahan, told Way 31 News that her little girl, Sophia, started to undergo a seizure while they were out shopping at Home Depot. A local nurse who was also in that store ran over to find the little girl turning blue and was able to provide CPR until paramedics came. Sophia has made a full recovery and is doing very well. The Mahans say that nurse Anne Marie Stanfield was sent by God, and they will be forever grateful. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number 1 in the number 2 business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Experience the magic of the holiday season with a cruise down the Alabama River on the Harriet II, the finest entertainment spot in the river region. Take in the stunning skyline and enjoy the sights and sounds with friends and family. Book your holiday cruise today at funinmontgomery.com. Your holiday will be magical when you cruise the Alabama River on the Harriet II, the best place to entertain your coworkers, friends, and family. The stunning skyline and the sights and sounds will make your party the best. Book your holiday cruise today at funinmontgomery.com.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Woodward, account executive with Blue Water Broadcasting. Why should you advertise with us? Did you know that more Americans listen to radio than use Facebook each week? Did you know that 77% of listeners would try a brand or product endorsed by their favorite radio personality? Contact me, Cheryl Woodward, by going to bluewaterbroadcasting.com to find out more. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
I bought your Christmas present, and it's custom so you can't return it.
What is it? Where'd you get it?
Delta Printing. I ordered monogrammed wine glasses for my sister, photo ornaments for Grandma's tree. I also got Mom custom table linens and printed your face on golf balls for your brother.
Delta can do all that? I thought they were just business printing and signs.
Nope, Delta Printing and Sign can do it all.
Delta Printing and Sign. Your one stop for Christmas cards, custom gifts, business cards, and more. Visit letdeltadoit.com. or call 271-COPY.
Need some extra cash? Gold and silver are at an all-time high. Turn your old coins, currency, or gold and silver into money at Trademark Coins and Currency, the only coin shop in the river region with over 40 years of experience. Veteran owned and operated, and proudly serving Montgomery from their location off Vaughn Road. Trademark Coins and Currency is always buying. And free appraisals means there's no pressure, just real value. Make an appointment today. Learn more at trademarkcoinsandcurrency.com. Trademark Coins and Currency. Experience you can count on.
Looking for insurance, or maybe you're just not satisfied with your current carrier? How does quality coverage with local service and competitive rates sound to you? The folks at Stark Agency offer just that. Whether you need insurance for your business, car, home, or life, Stark Agency can help. As an independent insurance agency with over 20 of the top insurance carriers, Stark is sure to find the perfect match for you and your loved ones. Visit their site at starkagency.com or give them a call at 334-263-5535 for a quote today.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Welcome back.
What up, Josie?
272-9228. If you want to get in on the conversation, it's 334-272-9228. Y'all want to see something really sad?
No.
I'm worried about what this is going to be.
I can already look. I don't think I can watch this.
It's from British television. Good Morning Britain. You saw it? Yeah.
Makes me angry.
It's going to make me cry.
Well, let's just listen in. This is a World War II veteran remembering his comrades.
Remembrance Sunday mean for you? What is your message?
My message is I can see in my mind's eye there was rows and rows of white stones of all the hundreds of my friends and everybody else that gave their lives for what? The country of today. No, I'm sorry. The sacrifice wasn't worth the result that it is now.
Damn.
Imagine that, Joey. You're the last of the fighting,
That is the saddest thing.
and you won the war.
You
But
saw
look
your
at
friends
country
die.
now.
Yeah. And then look at what they've done to your country. I think you could probably think of the men who stormed the beaches at D-Day and those who did the island hopping campaigns
Yeah.
and so much of it. If they could look at things now, I mean, that's somewhat the way of the world. You lay down groundwork hoping that this will be carried on by your kids and your grandkids, but then we are untethered from it in a dangerous way. And I mean, not only like the noble lies or the narratives that have been woven out of these wars, that what's our identity as a country. There was like a true identity, like truly everybody had served.
Yes.
To where, we know what we went through together. We literally went through hell together. The worst war in human history. And the more we get removed from that, though, the more people don't live their lives with an iota of a thought of respecting gentlemen like that. And in fact, you just heard how poignant that was. It's on Good Morning Britain. Listen to how they try to deal with it.
Oh,
well, I'm
What do
sorry.
What do you mean by that, though? At this point?
What we fought for, and what we fought for was our freedom. We find that even now it's darn sight worse than what it was when I fought for it.
Oh, Alec, I'm sorry you feel like that, because I want you to know that all the generations that have come since, including me and my children, are so grateful for your bravery and all that for service personnel.
Y'all don't act like it.
And it's our job now, isn't it, to make it the country that you fought for. You absolutely fought
that
for.
is it.
And we will do. We want to...
I'm so wonderful to know there are people like you that can spread the word around.
We will do.
Younger generation.
And I guarantee that everybody watching at home will be wanting you to send lots of love. We've got another little bit special thing for you, Alec. We've got the D-Day darlings here. Come on over, guys. You've got a little special present for him. Ooh. Come and give it if you can, to thank you for all your many brave years of service and others like you.
This is our album, Alec, and I know you love a lot of the songs on there. And this is the least we can do. This is such a small thing, but we love you so much, Alec.
And it's all signed for you there as
These
well.
young ladies are like my own daughters.
I said earlier, we don't live in multi-generational homes anymore. And living in a multi-generational home, only just what was the convenient thing to do for me and my grandfather. You start to have thoughts, especially at his house, with written about this, like all the pictures of all family, folks I know well, folks I had never met, and just it's like friendly ghost haunting you in a good way, and you feel connected to the generations. And if you do it right, you should be able to feel connected to the generations you never even met. And you look at somebody like that, and those lovely young women, doing that is amazing for them. But people could go back and look at that very same show, Good Morning Britain. Those two hosts, what have they been talking about? How have they been covering things? And as you see, like the amount of people being locked up for things they say,
put out your own flag.
Yes.
What the hell?
Well, the abuse of, in particular, little girls is
children,
widespread in a systemic
girls and
way.
boys both, and they're protecting. They're not arresting the folks.
Well, and the men like him wouldn't have waited. And I'm not calling for that, but they wouldn't have put up with it in the first place. They would have stopped it before it even started.
Just remember,
It would have been a non-starter.
That was the plan for here.
Yep. It's still the
Never
plan for
forget.
here. It's still the plan. Let's go to line 1. You're on there. Who's this?
Thunder.
Hey, Thunder.
And I tell you what, my blood boiled when I heard that gentleman speaking and thinking about what those fools in New York City and in Chicago and in LA and San Francisco and even Dallas and every other city that is determined to destroy itself. I think of what these men and women did and died for. And then I see what these fools today are doing. Where in the hell are these young people's brains? More importantly, where in the hell are the brains of the adult men and women who voted for the likes of Mandami? Do they not look at their history? Did they not look at their history?
No, they
Did
don't.
they not think that this can come here? Oh, it can. It can be here in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It is here. People better stand up for their country because you are rapidly losing it. People can be out there and calling me a nut job all you want to. But stop and look at what is happening. You've got a mayor that advocates for free health care. That would be great. It would have been wonderful. I would have loved to have had free health care when I had a child and I was working full time and typing full time at night. I would have loved to have had some help with daycare. But I had rather do it on my own and know what I did and what I stand up for than I hadn't take whatever the government decides to hand out. Same way with the grocery store. You have got to be kidding me, New York. You have destroyed yourself. Because I know, Joey, that your show actually reaches all the way around this world completely. This message is for every one of you in New York and Chicago and LA, San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, Dallas, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Dearborn, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, all of your cities that have your Muslim enclave. You are destroying this country by allowing that. Put a stop to it. If you're here illegally, get on a plane, get on a bus, get in a vehicle, pick up your shoes and leave. You are not wanted and you are not welcome. If that offends somebody, they can either get over it or they can bend over and kiss my posterior.
Buried face down. Appreciate it. Thanks,
You
Thunder.
got it. Thank you, guys.
So they can kiss it.
Mm-hmm.
Shifting gears here. You know the president of Mexico? Either of y'all know the president of Mexico?
I don't know him personally, but
like, what do you know the president of Mexico, Hannah? You don't?
Not personally.
Would you want to like guess her last name?
Lopez.
Sound racist almost.
Yeah, no, but Lopez?
Lopez.
Or Sanchez, maybe?
No, I wouldn't think of Sanchez. Lopez. Or a name I can't pronounce.
What is it?
Scheinbaum.
That sounds
Never would have guessed that.
Claudia Scheinbaum.
She a Jewish Spanish person?
I suppose. And she just came out and said fighting a war against drug cartels is unlawful because it would violate the rights of drug traffickers and would be fascist. Saying, quote, returning to the war against the narco is not an option. First, because it is outside the framework of the law. I said or have said on several occasions it is permission to kill without any trial. She must be drinking from the same cup as Kamala Harris.
Is she no more than a puppet, though?
Yes, this is what I'm saying. Is like 30-something of her opponents in the presidential primary, they were murdered, assassinated.
So she's the only one that made it.
Yeah.
Certainly no puppet.
Claudia Scheinbaum. And she's like going, oh, that would be fascism. That's a shot at El Salvador. El Salvador used to be the murder capital of the world.
Salvador.
Now one of the safest places in the world. El Salvador's current murder rate is 1.9 per 100,000 people. You want Mexico's rate? 24.9 per
I was going to
100,000
go
people.
30, yeah.
25 times almost higher. crazy.
What's ours?
Oh, but we can't. That would be fascism to fight the drug cartels.
What's our murder rate? You know,
not as high as that, thank God.
That's in the tens.
Yeah, something like that. And it also in Mexico and anywhere else depends on the city. El Salvador, though, went to war against the gangs and won.
And won.
And apparently, whether you're running Mexico or you're in the United States right across the border, you can't win the war against the gangs. We just got to tolerate it.
You can, and just like every other war, though, you have to go in it no don't hold barred. But a lot of the battles we like to send our soldiers into, we tie an arm behind their back and then say, go get them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they did that in El Salvador.
No, they didn't. And it's just rich coming from this president of Mexico. Like, she's clearly on the take. She's clearly a puppet of one of the cartels there, if not multiple, making some sort of agreement.
Yeah, but at the same time, I kind of feel like she's not making statements that she's not told to make.
Oh, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You bought and paid for. You bought and paid for.
Very much a real thing.
And when this is over, they have no use for you, by the way.
And then we were just talking off air. Is the shutdown going to go through Thanksgiving? We're seeing all the flight delays and cancellations.
Flight delays kind of make me nervous because, you know, airlines, we do a lot of flying, and airlines kind of suck already.
Mm-hmm.
Customer service is god awful. Now they're cutting it by 10% by next week.
It's bad.
It is bad.
And so Trump is called to end the filibuster, open up the government, and then do everything we have promised to do, get it done.
And they're the best 3 years, right?
But the Senate says, well, we don't have enough votes for that. There aren't enough Republican senators that want to do that. Here's Senator.
They call them out.
Well, here's Senator Britt on Newsmax yesterday explaining.
Where are you on this issue? And do you think the votes are there or not?
Yeah, look, the president made a very compelling case yesterday. It is clear why he is frustrated. We have unprecedented obstruction from Democrats, and he's had it since day one. I mean, if you look at the nomination process and the fact that by us not change, we had to change the rules actually to be able to get his nominees through. If you remember, he didn't have one nominee as of September go through by voice vote or unanimous consent, whereas Barack Obama at that time in his presidency had 292 that had. That's just one indicator of the fact that they want to put up every roadblock possible for him enacting his agenda. Look, Leader Thune has said that the votes are not there. So right now, what I am working on is another pathway forward. I have been working on appropriations bills starting last week, talking with obviously our Republican colleagues. Susan Collins there is chair of the Appropriations Committee, but colleagues across the aisle to say, let's get back to doing the work of the American people. Let's get some of these bills through and take these things off the table so Democrats can't use them as leverage moving forward. So to your point, obviously there's a lot of work ahead of us. It'll be interesting to see what he says at 11, but I think his frustrations are real and they are very well founded, and we've got to find pathways forward.
I swear, though, if this starts getting into the holiday season,
that's
open the damn government, blow up the filibuster, and then stick it in their face every freaking week of every freaking month till the midterm.
But that's the thing, man. You know, Trump had a good thing going last time. He let COVID kind of get in his way and screw things up. Don't do this. Get these folks out of your way.
So far, Alabama airports are experiencing little impact.
It's Atlanta. That's where you're
right. That's where you're going to start to have issues. And no, I've got family coming in from all over the country, renting out a lake house.
Frustrating, man.
Yeah.
Renting out Airbnb?
I don't know.
Could have called me. I didn't. Oh, never mind.
I don't know if they did Martin or Jordan. I don't know.
Jordan is the more real man's lake.
Yeah. Is it?
I'll give them boat rides.
Boat rides.
Me and Eddie got them.
Boat rides. I don't know about that. Some of them enjoy it.
I'm sure they would.
But yeah, this is only becoming more and more apparent. I said it last week, and before that even. I think the Democrat strategy here is to sow chaos and pain, and the pain will get so bad and so chaotic that they'll be more credible when they point a finger of blame.
Exactly. And not only that, it's affecting, I mean, it's even affecting our business now. It's affecting almost everyone. It's gone on that long that people are getting truly affected. I can't blame the guys in the towers for not showing up to work. I'm going 2 weeks without a paycheck. At this point, I got to get a job at Circuit City or somewhere just so I can pay some bills. Not everybody has a cushion, and you got to think of people that live on the fringes. They live on the fringes every day, no matter what kind of job you got. You might have some kind of medical emergency going on.
Right. And, you know, just in 2021, here's Hakeem Jeffries, and I remember this. I remember when they were on this. Joe Biden was big on this. It showed up in Georgia in order to say, like, well, what Jeffries is about to say. Again, listen in.
Congressman, you tweeted yesterday that the filibuster is a racially tinged artifact of the Jim Crow era. We cannot let it stand in the way of progress.
High priority issues for the American people that are being held up in the Senate right now because of the presence of the filibuster. And so a minority of senators are allowed to block progress for the majority of the American people. And that's something that has to change. Filibuster was first deployed by Senator Calhoun in the run-up to the Civil War to try to protect white supremacy as well as the institution of slavery.
Trump needs to come out and say, we're ending white supremacy, this awful relic of racism, by blowing up the filibuster. Get over it, losers. We're winning.
And then in terms of its modern form, it was really deployed in the early part of the 20th century to stop civil rights legislation, including anti-lynching legislation that passed the House of Representatives in the early part of the 20th century, but could never break through a Senate filibuster. And that is part of the legacy of the absence of progress that we're still living with to this day.
It's frustrating because, again, it's us everyday Americans that are getting screwed over by these jerks. So if they really wanted to end it, and I blame it on both of them at this point, if they really wanted to end it, instead of having these over-the-top stories, just show me on paper where the problem is. Here's the issues we're having. This is because they're able to say, well, it's the Democrats because they want to have Obamacare for illegal aliens. I don't know if that's true. You won't release the bill to me to read it.
Right. Well, but they would. Like,
afterwards,
a lot of the states are going to give it to illegal aliens because money's fungible.
I'm not down with that program. But at this point, you both look like morons. You both parties are letting their own people, the one job they have is take care of us. They're letting that go to hell. Over ego. I'll be very honest. It's over ego. We all know that.
Definitely is. Hey, this part of the program brought to you by River Region Contracting. And that River Region Contracting, they ain't shut down. They're ready to go.
Heck no, man. Even on a rainy day like today.
Yeah, especially a rainy day like today, you might start noticing an issue. What? Or you might just start having anxiety. What? Like, you don't know if you have an issue, but it isn't. The rain's coming down.
We're getting some good rain, and we haven't had rain in a while. So a lot of people have forgotten about leaks that they thought they had or thought they fixed it, and they're going to find out today it wasn't fixed. Call them up.
356-8635, but you're like, I'm not made of money. Their inspections are always free.
Absolutely free.
And if they find an issue, they're going to write up an estimate and explain to you how they're going to fix it completely for free. It's not like they're charging you to actually estimate this thing and size up the problem, how to solve it. And then they're insurance specialists, so they can walk you through that claims process, make it a swift and easy experience if you have any anxiety over that. So y'all check them out today. That number again, 356-8635. That's 356-8635. And be sure to tell them that Joey and Eddie and Heather on the radio. Hannah on the radio.
Holly. That was Holly.
Tell them the dopes on the radio saying.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. What is the smart way to buy a house in today's market? Now is a good time to buy since we now have a more balanced market than we've had in years. Here are the steps. First step, get pre-qualified with an experienced local lender. It costs you nothing to find out firsthand whether you can qualify for a home and how much that home loan will cost. Second step, hire a local realtor with lots of experience that can guide you, advise you, and be your advocate. We call those buyer agents. Third step, decide what your wants and needs have to be. Bedrooms, baths, floor plan, location, and school zones. Fourth, ask your realtor to line up homes that fit your price category and your location needs. Fifth, start actually looking inside these homes and see what is available and the cost of each property. For all of this information and step-by-step approach, call Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group at 221-2883 or 551-0225.
I'm Jim Smith with Adams Drugs. At Adams Drugs, we offer a wide variety of services, including delivery, compounding, wellness clinics, and immunizations. Now is the time to visit any Adams Drugs location and get your flu shot. Getting an annual flu shot can help prevent you from getting the flu, reduce the severity of symptoms if you get the flu, and prevent serious complications such as hospitalization and death. Getting your flu shot at Adams Drugs protects you from getting sick, but it also makes sure that those around you, especially those at high risk, remain safe. Each year, up to 49 million people in the U.S. contract the flu. Depending on the flu virus's severity, deaths as a result of flu complications could skyrocket to 79,000 people nationwide. Visit us at adamsdrugs.net for a location nearest you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
New CBS Tonight.
Police, get out of the way!
Detective Danny Reagan from Blue Bloods in a new city.
Trouble follows you, huh?
Only in Boston. With a new partner.
Danny, you have a reputation.
Yeah, for getting things done. Johnny Wahlberg. Sometimes dotting I's and crossing T's has to come second to right and wrong. Sonequa Martin Green.
It would be a problem if he wasn't right so often.
The new CBS original Boston Blue.
Ready to run it back, Brooklyn?
Try and stop me, Beantown.
Boston Blue tonight at 9 p.m. on WAKA.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com. This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. At PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Rich Thomas weather brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Truckers, if you are looking for green grass, contact Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. In business since 1959 and still growing. Call today, 855-777-9785.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. The risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms will continue in the forecast well into the evening and nighttime hours tonight. Not as cool tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 63. I think Saturday's high temperature will be in the upper 70s to near 80. Cloudy in the morning and sunshine later. Sunday, the first stage of cooler air with a high of 69. Then the Arctic front brings in much colder air Sunday night into Monday. 35 by Monday morning, but the high on Monday only in the upper 40s and mid-20s by Veterans Day dawn. Get ready, winter is coming. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
All the headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back to the program.
Yeah.
The new Oreo offering has some fans more than ready to feast.
Sold out already.
Yeah. The cookie company released a new Thanksgiving dinner-inspired cookie collection with the flavors turkey and gravy, sweet potato, creamed corn.
I was going to get one to try, but they've sold out.
Apple caramel pie, pumpkin pie, and cranberry sauce.
There was a few I wanted to get. The few I wanted to get were going to be the turkey and dressing. I wanted the odd ones.
Yeah. Well, turkey and gravy would be weird. I don't know if I don't like that anyway.
Did you ever have that Jones soda? They make them every year, and it's a turkey. Oh,
I never tried that.
It does taste that way, but when you realize it's like you're drinking the brine right out of the pan, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, some of this novelty stuff. Did you ever see that KFC made a starter log?
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you burn it, it smelled like KFC chicken.
I had one.
Oh, you had one? Did you use it?
Yes.
Okay. So let me tell you what they did. They're very smart. They took old grease and old chicken fry stuff. And instead of taking it to the dump, they turned around and sold it to rubes.
Yeah.
It smelled.
Did it smell good though?
I mean, it made you hungry.
I mean, these are really cool looking. It comes in special packaging and stuff.
Fire log though.
Oh no, I'm looking at the Oreos again.
Oh.
And yeah, pumpkin pie flavor.
I would try that one.
And apparently they're fudge covered. But
I'm not a big fan of the fudge covered stuff.
There are certain ones like I'm good on like cream
Cranberry?
corn and cranberry might work, but no, man.
Okay, so when
sweet
you have
potato probably work.
When you have the cream corn one though, that should be one because it's chocolate covered. You could give it to friends. They would think it's real Oreo.
Yeah.
Or
I
you
don't
take
know.
an onion and you dip it in caramel and you tell everybody it's caramel apples.
Oh God.
No, so when it comes to Oreos, though, you want a regular Oreo or double stuffed or thin?
Double stuff.
Double stuff. But do you know how to make a single stuff?
I like
double stuff?
I like to lick off
Put it
the
in the
cream.
Don't be playing. I like to take
Get
a
a blow dryer.
fork, stuff it in there,
Mhm.
and then dip it and hold it there.
With the fork.
Ooh.
It's like waterboarding the little Oreo until the bubbles stop coming out, and then you know it's good.
So you like your cookies soggy?
I mean, I don't want them too soggy.
But a little bit of flavor in there.
Yeah, I want the crunch a little bit, but I want it to be a little soggy.
So there's a whole nother thing.
like a baby bird might prefer.
Yes.
Right.
Baby bird me the Oreos.
Yeah, right.
There's a TikTok challenge out there where people, instead of doing milk, a lot of people do water with the Oreos.
Okay, I've done that. My child's grossed out by that when we didn't have milk at the house.
Did you notice any difference? Because some people's like, I don't notice the difference
Yes.
between the milk and the water.
Yes.
You did notice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done it with water.
Neither have I, but that become a
yeah.
thing, and I'm guessing because
I was out of milk, and my child was like, "You're not going to try that." Yeah.
So how'd you feel? Did you
It
do
just
more than
made
one?
it. Yeah, I tried several.
Okay.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the same thing as milk.
Right. Well, it's like eating cereal. With
I did try it in chocolate milk the other
water.
day.
That's not bad. That's
It
not a
was
bad move.
pretty
I'm
delicious.
going to
Not a
tell
bad
you, as a fat boy, one of my favorite things is you get the chocolate fountain going, and then you go by Krispy Kreme and you get the hot glazed donuts.
Mhm.
You just dip them in that chocolate.
Those hot donuts melt in your mouth. It's like a little cloud.
Yeah.
Why do you have a chocolate fountain?
Doesn't everybody?
I'm fat.
Mm-mm.
In fact, Joey, when I worked at Hyundai,
Well,
we
I
had
mean-
one in our closet
okay.
there with
Yeah,
the microwave and the
It makes sense
toaster
to be
and
in the
coffee maker.
closet.
Plus, who, if I broke out a chocolate fountain right now, would you be offended or you'd be like, chocolate fountain?
No, if you just broke one out, it's not the chocolate fountain itself. It's
Okay.
the fact that you own one and you use it at home. Then I start to wonder, how
not-
have you been using the
I'm not
chocolate
afraid
fountain?
to have a party.
That's what I'm worried about. Dear Abby, for the last 2 years, I've been trying to conceal from my family with modest success that I'm asexual. I overhear conversations my parents have been having with my older siblings on the subject of dating, and I'm becoming increasingly frustrated that my experiences have been so different from theirs. I have never dated the same person twice, as 3 of my brothers have. I'm considering coming out as a select circle of fellow students on my college campus. Understandably, or to that select circle of fellow students. Understandably, I'm anxious about it because I have never planned a quote unquote coming out party before. What, that you don't want to have sex?
You have to throw a party for this?
Is it she don't want to have, or he or she don't want to have sex, or they've kind of been alone for so long that, they just.
That's a thing.
I'm also worried about how my parents might react if they find out before I'm ready to tell them. My decision to come out would likely conflict with my family's conservative leaning religious beliefs.
Just tell them you're waiting for marriage and they'll leave you alone.
To complicate matters further, my family has been planning a road trip so I can finally visit someone I met on a dating app who lives 9 hours away. I'm worried she might not want to date me if she finds out about my asexuality and, by extension, my hesitation to commit to a long-term relationship. What recommendations do you have for how to move forward? Should I cancel my coming out plans to appease my family, or should I focus on building support? From Closeted in the Midwest.
His family is taking him to go meet this girl?
So that's how desperate they are to make sure that he's normal.
Why don't you just become a priest?
That's what I'm
They
saying.
take a
There's
vow of
million different
celibacy. Become a monk.
There's a million different ways that people have been camouflaging their homosexuality for years.
No, but he's not even saying he's like gay.
Right. But okay, as a guy, you're not gay
Mhm.
and you're not hetero.
Just not that interested. I'm celibate is what he should say.
Right. I mean, they're kind of.
I prefer celibacy.
Right. Or I haven't. What's wrong with just saying I haven't found the right one yet?
I know there's a lot of.
But to say I want to declare myself asexual, that makes me think you're kind of caught up in the movement. And do you really mean it? Do you have to make a declaration of it?
Right. But dear Closeted.
Yeah, exactly.
We should begin the show that way every day. Dear Closeted, if you feel the need to come out to your family at some point about your asexuality, postpone the announcement until you're comfortable doing it. Asexuality isn't a sin, and their religious leanings should have nothing to do with it. I see no reason for you to make a grand announcement at home or on campus at this time. Thank you, Abby. Your relationship with the women you date shouldn't present a problem if they're also asexual. Go online and you will find there are many resources for asexual people, including dating sites.
Why are there dating sites? I thought the asexual part is you.
No, you still want companionship. You still want a friend.
You just get a robot.
We've been over this.
But the dating part, hold on. If I'm asexual, I don't know. If I'm asexual, I don't have interest in sex with others. So why would I want to go?
It's just
on a
like
date?
I
don't
bring
know.
these up because they are just like people are fascinating at the end of the day if you can focus in on them, not in good and bad ways. Like the things people are torn up about, anxious about.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and you just go, really, man?
Okay. But are there not things in your life, my life, I'm sure Hannah's life, that you're incredibly anxious about and just don't? I mean, ours aren't as silly, I don't think.
You don't ask
Each your
about
own?
mine. You don't want to ask about mine. But we have another one here.
Okay.
Dear Abby, my longtime friend, let's call her Cindy, is 6 months pregnant.
Oh, I know Cindy.
6 months preggers, and has started sharing name ideas with me regarding her baby. It's a girl.
Okay.
For some reason, Cindy will hear a word she thinks sounds pretty and think it will make a great name for her daughter, regardless of the meaning of the word.
Oh,
My God, I can't believe I'm about to read this next sentence. I had to beg her to stop considering chlamydia as a name. She finally agreed after I repeatedly emphasized the bullying her daughter would receive over that name. Now she has her heart set on the name Cliche and seems to think as long as the name isn't an STD, everything will be fine with that choice. She's now calling me hypercritical, as this is the fourth name I've objected to. I've also objected to bidet and chalet.
Does she hate this kid?
She's got to be really young because when I was a teenage pregnancy guy, I wanted LL Cool J because of the age. I matured and glad that Justin's mother was.
Well, what does
thought
the
that was a dumb
LL
idea.
stand for?
Ladies Love Cool James.
Really?
Well, it was going to be Ladies Love Cool Justin, but yeah.
But that's really what it stands for?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's not bad, actually.
I feel like that's better than chlamydia and.
Well, yeah,
bidet.
that's what I mean, though. But it was a stupid, immature idea. If you name me chlamydia, I'm going to have a problem with you my whole life.
Like, the
my
whole,
whole
right
life.
there. Go ahead and not forget the college fund. Start saving up for your therapy. They're
Yeah,
gonna need.
because every time you go to get something with your name on it, the people are going to go, chlamydia? Is that
right?
Chlamydia? No, it's chlamydia.
Chlamydia. No, and this is actually a joke in the movie Waiting.
Oh, I forgot all
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
That was a great movie, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
That's a
Batwing.
great movie.
He pulled off the goat.
Yes, the goat. Not all of us could do that.
Anyway, she goes on saying Cindy's family doesn't seem to care and even agrees that chlamydia sounds lovely and she should go with the name. I'm at my wit's end. I only want to help an innocent child avoid a lifetime of ridicule and stress. What should I do normally named in New York? Okay, normally named. There are there are none so blind as those who will not see, and none so deaf as those who refuse to listen. Suggest Cindy might like the Greek names Callista, Lydia, Olympia, Andromeda. A constellation was named after Andromeda, a beautiful daughter of Greek myth. After that, avoid frustration by no longer offering Cindy more suggestions.
How about Barbarella? Barbarella. I just
no.
Why
My
would
favorite.
you want to do that to
my
kids?
favorite in my generation and lifetime. You probably are going to be aware of this, Hannah. Is how many women watched Game of Thrones, fall in love with Dany, Daenerys Stormborn, and name their daughter Daenerys at like season 4 or 5.
That happened.
The final terrible season comes out, and Daenerys is the one who destroys the entire city in a bloodthirsty way. She's just straight up genocidal for no good reason. It was a terrible last season. Awful. They rushed through it. But how many folks are like, oh, Daenerys, a beautiful name. And then, okay, you named your daughter after a mass murderer.
How many people named their kid Denzel only to find out about 6 weeks ago Denzel came out and said, y'all been pronouncing my name wrong the whole time?
How is it pronounced?
Denzel or something like that.
Denzel.
Yeah, it's different. Different than, so how many people have named their kid Denzel? And I always thought it was Denzel. But he came out and said, no, everybody.
Yeah, but he's been announced on shows and award shows, like is Denzel Washington.
I think that's just how you mess with people. After so long, you're like, you know what? I'm going to get y'all.
I tell you what, that Gladiator 2, at times he's fantastic, but he's, what do they call it? Chewing the scenery.
Really?
Yeah, it's just straight up over the top. I got to have a unique character.
Mr.
So
overdramatic,
for some reason, I'm always moving like this with my arm. And, you know, actors do these sorts of things to get into a new person.
Yeah,
but
when
it's
it's
so
over
over
the
the
top,
top. He's
look like a
great,
B
but
actor.
it's a little too much. A little too much.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite fit. Anyway, it's like he was channeling his Macbeth character to a degree as well.
I wonder if he brought that over. I would think he probably did.
Yeah, like it was like a gay Macbeth. Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah. Not in a flamboyant way, more in like a Roman way.
Well, kind of back
like a
then.
manly, I dominate everybody sort of way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it was back then.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, on that note, hey, y'all need some wildlife control services? They're
I'll
doing
tell you
that
what.
there at Pest Pro Services.
Joey, if I do, which I kind of got a feeling somebody at this table will be needing it soon, we are going to call Ashley because you get pets in the attic, like squirrels. They'll eat through your wires. They'll eat your insulation. And then if they eat enough wire and they get electrocuted, well, your lights go out. But then you also have this smell up in the attic you can't figure out.
Who at this table is going to need it soon?
Joey?
Oh, thank God. Okay.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, our place is jam up and jelly tight.
Oh. Well, they come by our Airbnb all the time, so I know it's jammed up and jelly tight.
And again, if you don't want these little critters getting inside,
No.
or even if you haven't seen anything or necessarily even heard something, you're seeing little droppings or just weird things that, like, what the heck is
This
that?
time of year, weather's changing, folks. Animals is wanting to come inside.
And they'll even start checking around the whole surrounding conditions of your property to make sure there aren't certain things that are actually attracting that wildlife in the first place. And of course, you should just go ahead and get signed up for their monthly subscription model for basic pest control services. Great way to budget out cost over the entire year and get great service at the same time. I'll check them out today. You can always learn more, ppsriverregion.com, or you can always search Pest Pro Services on the Book of Faces. They have a very active Facebook page.
Yes, they do.
And then you can always call them direct at 265-9990. That's 265-9990. When you want to know, call a pro. Pest Pro Services. And be sure to tell Ashley and that great team that Joey, Eddie, and
Holly.
No, come on. Just
Hannah sent you.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
This is your roving reporter. Today I'm talking with a prospector. That's right, man. I'm prospecting for gold. You dig? No, but it looks like you do. And you know the first thing I'm going to do when I strike it rich? What's that? I'm going to hire David Ernest to be my money man. You mean everyone's favorite asset preservationist? That is correct, man. I'm going to call him up at 833-596-7233. 833-596-SAFE. You know, I've heard a lot of good things about David Ernest. You know, he's the best money man around with over 40 years of experience. Experience is necessary, especially when you're digging for gold. That's right, man. And I can see that you don't have very much experience. What do you mean, man? Well, you have the little plastic bucket and shovel like a kid would take to the beach. Yeah, man, well, I want to start out small and then kind of pace myself up until I strike it rich. Well, maybe you should call David Ernest first. You think he's got a shovel? Never know till you ask. I dig, man.
Businesses have trusted our family at Delta for their printing needs since 1979. Today, Delta does business printing and so much more. We print invitations, Christmas cards, Canva, and Etsy files in as little as 24 hours. We can also print and address the envelopes, saving you time and money. Come see us at 5757A Atlanta Highway or call 271-COPY or shop at letdeltadoit.com. When you need printing, copying, gifts, signs, or more, let Delta do it.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACB.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Let's go right to the phones and talk to Ray Bowles from Prattville Carpet. Hey, Ray, how you doing?
I'm good. What did you want me to talk on the radio, Dad? I can't remember. You told me that once. You can't remember? You got two old men up there who can't remember what we were talking about at lunchtime. I think it was all this LVP we have in stock you wanted me to try to sell.
Ray, how many square feet of that stuff you got?
About 10,000.
All right, we got enough.
We got enough. So if you are looking for a really good Mohawk to manufacture, really good flooring, have really good prices on it, in stock, cash and carry, installed, whatever you may need, we got it. Starts with a phone call, 285-8117.
Again, that's 285-8117. And when you call them up at 285-8117, be sure to say, hey, I heard Ray and his dad on the radio.
I know.
Yeah. I almost called y'all earlier when you were talking about the robot.
Yeah. Yes.
I've got one of those automatic mowers.
Mm-hmm. How you liking it, buddy?
It is the best thing I've ever bought in my life.
Does yours have the tracks on it, Ray, or does it have wheels?
It's wheels, and it just runs around every which little way, and it goes and it charges itself, and then it'll go out and cut some more. But my grass always looks perfect.
Can you send a video of it?
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah,
Ray.
me too.
Yeah, because I thought about when y'all said that, I said, oh, it's got to go up for the winter. I'm going to put it up tomorrow. So I'll try to take a video of it tomorrow running around.
I've been admiring those for a while.
Yeah, me too.
Perfect. And if you're listening to me and you're seriously thinking about it, Judy at Steve's Service Center in Prattville is where I got it from. And
Okay.
They put them in. They know what they're doing. And I need about 4 more, but I can't afford all that. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like a Roomba. Like $400.
Couple $100, yeah.
No, that's
you
pretty
cool.
cool.
Put a zero behind that bad boy. It's worth it.
Is this one of the ones you have to bury the lines, like the little invisible lines in the yard for it, or?
Well, they got it now where it's on Wi-Fi, but I bought mine a while back at the house, so it's the wire.
Yeah.
I like the Wi-Fi idea.
So
Yeah,
you can do the Wi-Fi. No, just it'll cut like 1.5 acres to 2 acres.
nice.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You don't do anything. It'll make you lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Highly recommend it. Anybody out there that just wants to be lazy and not cut grass in Alabama and sweat anymore, that's the way to go.
That's me.
Well, I
And
like
if you don't have her number, if you can't remember who it is, call me, 285-8117. I'll tell you Judy, and I've got her on my phone. I'll send it to you.
Well, thank you, Ray.
Hope you have a great weekend, Ray.
Y'all too.
Bye, Ray.
See you, Broham.
So, did we learn anything today?
Joey makes pretty babies.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, they've been using some AI thing to like.
Joey had babies.
Well,
with
first, you
himself.
turned me into a woman.
You're welcome. You make a beautiful
You
woman.
did make a pretty good-looking woman without the beard.
Mm-hmm. Or the penis.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But you did. So
But
if you
honestly,
have babies with yourself,
I've never done the AI baby thing, but what she pulled up of yours, you're going to make pretty babies, man.
If I choose to make them, maybe I'm about to come out as asexual.
Nah. I've seen you around women.
What have you seen? Have you seen any sex?
No, because I'm not, one of those kind of guys, but I've seen you
it'd be weird if you saw it.
enjoy a fat booty Latino. So yeah, I've seen that.
Well, yeah, that happened yesterday, and it's not. I didn't choose it.
Oh,
It's not. It's an involuntary.
life.
It's an involuntary response. I agree. AOC is bat crap crazy. To steal the line from Dennis Miller about Nancy Pelosi, the broad sleeps upside down in a cocoon of her own wings at night.
However,
but if I mute the volume and I just look, I'm like, like a man wants what he wants.
I agree with that.
Like he wants what he wants. Like, and sometimes
I'm not going to shame you here.
Thank you.
Some guys like cake.
Yes, with multiple layers.
Yep.
And it's like, so yes, that has happened. I don't do anything about it though.
I got you.
Okay, let's just leave it there vaguely. 272-9228. It's 334-272-9228. Save me in the last 3 minutes here. Save me.
What you do this weekend, Joey?
What am I doing this
Gonna
weekend?
watch any football at all? You got music plans? What you doing?
I don't really have many plans.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You need to make some music, I think.
Make more music, you think?
I think it'd be a good weekend for
I was
you to
messing with the guitar this morning.
crank out a bass.
Hey, I'll send you some little clips of me playing piano, and you can mesh
them.
Mesh them. You got one of those little boards, little
Board that goes
like it's got the what do they call them?
like bing back boom.
No, it's like the DJ boards where they mesh them together.
Were they mixing and scratching?
I don't have one.
You ain't got a mix and scratching board?
No, I don't do it that way.
How you do it? You drag it on the computer.
Yeah. Well, I have a thing that plugs into the computer, and you plug your guitars and your bass and your stuff and your keyboard, and your keyboard can operate as a drum machine as well.
Have you ever thought about the ukulele?
No, I have not actually thought about
consider that.
No, that's always Michael Knowles already has that lane out there on the internet.
There's something that I want to try, and I'm gonna send it to you later because there's one song I can play, but I would like you to take guitar
Ooh, that would be good.
and put the Slim Shady song over it. But it's a classical song that I'll have, and I think they'd mesh. Let's just
Mesh
hear.
pretty good?
I think
Okay.
it will, so let's try it. I'll send it to you.
He's good at that.
Mashups.
Joey is really good at that.
Now, have y'all run into any of the AI generated music that's out there now?
Yeah, I'm not liking any of it.
Well, the stuff I do like is they take modern songs like modern hip hop and other stuff, and they do it in the version of old soul music. And or it could be like classic rock. There was one version,
Guns N' Roses, I saw it.
where it was
like it.
Tom Sawyer by Rush, and I freaking
You
loved
like that one?
Yeah, man, it was
They've
good.
done some Guns N' Roses, and I just
Yeah, certain ones don't hit very well, but there was one 50 Cent song that was like soul as a soul song was freaking awesome.
have you heard the Indian Christmas music? It's
No.
fire.
Indian Christmas music.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ling.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That one little
Like
guy?
Bollywood sort of thing.
Yes,
Oh,
Joe,
da, da, da,
it
da,
is.
da, da, da.
They got jingle bells. Or here comes Santa Claus.
Mhm.
They're really good.
They're redoing all the rap songs too, right?
Oh
now?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's incredible. I almost want to just ride around listening to it. So I know what we're about to ride back to my car too.
On this note of like revising songs and remixing songs,
Mhm.
coming with new additions, we forgot to mention that China and the United States collaborate for the very first time in space to prevent a satellite collision.
Who played chicken? You know they were playing chicken. Who cried uncle first? Uncle.
Major Tom to ground control. That was the best part of the week. Well, this was a good day too.
It was
Anyway,
fun.
thank
was
you
fun.
both for being here.
Enjoyed it.
And I guess Greg's next. You're
Yes,
sticking
we're
around.
gonna stick around for a little bit with Greg and
All right.
Pamela.
All right. Y'all got any food?
I kind of dropped the ball on that one.
Got any stickers?
I got these things.
Oh, that was a gift. I hope you enjoy it.
Enjoying it so far.
Y'all stay tuned. Greg's next.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana.